fans, it's Blake Miller, and it's the 2019 football season with your Wren Golden Hurricanes. Now, time for the pregame show with David Thompson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, the home of the Fighting Gamecocks, but tonight it is the home of the Wren Golden Hurricanes, as the Hurricanes have made their way down 385, 26, and made their way 77 to Bluff Road to come to the friendly confines to some of us as Williams-Brice Stadium. And tonight's a big night as the Hurricanes play for their first state championship in the history of the football program, and we're lucky enough to have you have all the action for you tonight. I hope that volume is good. We're having a little volume issues, and so if you have to turn your TV way up, it's apologize. We're not real sure what happened to our volume, but hopefully we'll be able to continue this game and get it going. I'm David Thompson. I'm joined in the booth with Blake Miller. Here in a few moments, we'll be joined by Kelly Bryant and Jay Urick, former Hurricanes. They're going to take some time and spend some time here on the pregame show with us tonight. We're lucky enough to be here. We kind of set everything up and was told we were not going to be able to get into the booth until after the previous game is on. The previous game still has about 6 minutes and 56 seconds left to go before it is over. They'll have the trophy presentation, and then the Hurricanes will take the field. So we're going to have quite the lengthy pregame show for you today. You'll hear from head football coach Jeff Tate, as he was very talkative this morning as we had our interview, and just talked a lot about not just about tonight, but about the future and about the history of Wren football. And Blake, dude, it's I think you and I both, being a former student and player yourself, I think both of us are just kind of in awe of what we're going to be able to see tonight.
Yeah, I think the most in awe thing I'm about is I keep thinking back to the first half against Camden, where this team, I was like, we got a new quarterback. I don't know how Joe Owens is going to click with these guys. And it was almost like Eli, Tyler, and Joe just weren't on the same page, and they were always kind of like bickering at each other in the first game. And then as weeks went on, Joe became a better passer, and the chemistry definitely got better and better as the weeks went on, and now we're here in Columbia.
And it's amazing as Coach Tate talked to me earlier today, to have a quarterback come in the such of Jay Urick. I mean, Jay Urick, he's on my mind because he'll be here in a moment. But Joe Owens to come into this program new, fresh, and to have the success that he had in this opening season for him, and to lead his team to a state championship. What an amazing accomplishment by him, because it's more than just coming and playing the game. It's getting the chemistry with your wide receivers. It's getting the ability to understand the system, because Coach Tate's system, it's not the easiest thing in the world. We've been just joined by the Amazons here, but we'll get them here shortly. But it's just what he's been able to accomplish in 1 year in this offense has been absolutely amazing. And, he's one of the coolest cats I've ever been around. Even the day before we getting ready to do the takeoff, he's just kind of chilling. He's getting ready to play the biggest game of his life. You would never know it. He's just cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, whenever people realized that Joe Owens was coming here, the buzz around Wren was he's just a runner. He doesn't know how to pass yet, and he doesn't have the passing ability. And then game one, game two, it's like this kid can throw, and he got it down week by week. And I think the craziest thing, you watch an interview on Joe Owens, his favorite thing to listen to is country music.
Yeah.
And he's definitely different than any other quarterback we've had at Wren High School, and hopefully he can lead us to a state title tonight.
It's all going to be exciting. And listen, folks, we're going to have probably about a 45-minute here time of pregame. We're going to take a break. We're going to step away. We come back. We're going to be joined with two alumni from Wren High School. I reached out there earlier this week and thought it was appropriate that they come on tonight on this special night of Hurricane football, because there's been bricks laid before tonight, and these guys had a huge part in that. And so Jay Urick and Kelly Bryant will join me when we come back. Again, you're watching Hurricane football. I almost said Gamecock football, because I just feel like I should be doing that here. You're watching Hurricane football on Botscast. We'll be back in just a moment.
Day at 1509 Gentry Memorial Highway in Easley. Again, that's Earth Products in Easley. It's only natural to choose Earth Products. Let me tell you about another one of our fine cane sponsors, Cindy Fox Miller and Associates. If you are looking to purchase or sell a home, or if you have property anywhere in the upstate to buy or sell, give Cindy Fox Miller and her team a call today and let them go to work for you. Whether it's buying or selling, they will work hard to bring your deal to the table. Call Cindy Fox Miller today at 269-7000. Again, that's 269-7000, and let Cindy Fox Miller and her team go to work for you. Let me introduce you to Allstate agent Jamie McVeigh. What sets Jamie apart from all the other insurance agents? He offers customers a wide variety of options pertaining to all insurance solutions to meet everyone's need, lifestyle, and budget. Jamie is committed to helping the fine folks of Piedmont achieve their immediate and long-term goals in securing their financial future. If you need options for protecting your personal property or financial resources, let Jamie give you a complimentary review and start protecting everything you worked so hard to acquire. Call Jamie McVeigh with Allstate Insurance today and put your future in good hands. Jamie McVeigh with Allstate, 845-8415. Looking for ways to reduce stress? Let Hobby Connection help you find it. With almost 9,000 square feet, they have hobbies for everyone to enjoy. Radio-controlled cars, planes, drones, helicopters, trains, rockets, Pinewood Derby, racetracks, the list goes on and on. It's a hobby enthusiast paradise located at 4148 Calhoun Memorial Highway in Easley. Go down and check them out. But plan on staying a while. Hobby Connection, your only Hobby Connection.
All right, welcome back here to Williams-Brice Stadium as the Hurricanes and the what will be the Myrtle Beach Seahawks will kick off here in just a few moments. And I'm joined now in the booth with Kelly Bryant and Jay Urick, and both former – yeah, look at them. By the way, you're on camera, so be careful. Is that mic even on, Jay? Did they even turn it on? Yeah, you're on. So I asked these guys because when we started – when we got on this run, I talked to Coach Tate. And, you know, Coach Tate, you know him, you guys know him better than anybody. And the first thing he went back and said, he goes, it's not just about this team. It's about Jay Urick and Kelly Bryant, who came and believed in this program. So, Kelly, first of all, you had an opportunity to come back or come to Wren, transfer, and take us through that process, because I don't think a lot of fans have ever heard that story. I know the story, but talk about that process of what the thought process of bringing you to Wren.
So, you know, I was going to school in Abbeville, well known for the football. You know, each and every year, you know, I was, you know, in the conversation for, you know, win the state title. And after my sophomore year, it got to the point where I was getting recruited from colleges. And they was saying, you know, you look like an athlete, because mostly we was running the wing team, just running, throwing the ball like twice. You know, I was like, I want to play quarterback at the next level. And so just talking to my parents, and then the biggest thing was, you know, I had went through all pretty much rec league with all those guys, middle school and high school, built that relationship with those guys. You know, to this day, those are my pretty much best friends. And, you know, I had to make a decision, and I feel like, you know, if I wanted to go, you know, play at the next level and play quarterback, you know, I had to go to a school where it would let me showcase me throwing the ball. And, you know, somehow Wren popped up. It was a perfect situation. And, you know, ever since, you know, I've decided to come to Wren, you know, Wren's been home for me. All the people have been so open and, you know, helping me, you know, just, you know.
You haven't been doing no interviews lately, man. You're off task a little bit.
It's been a while.
You've been on injury reserve, man.
Well, yeah, man, the people have been so, you know, warm and welcoming, you know, whenever I come back. So, you know, Coach Tate, you know, always lets me know that, you know, I can come back, you know, work out whenever I'm home and just come by and visit all of those. So, you know, Wren's pretty much home for me.
Jay, same thing for you, same sort of situation, and transferring from Blue Ridge in your high school years. So take us through that process as well, and the fact that you made the move as well.
Yeah, it's a very similar story to Kelly's, and sort of dates back to probably freshman year of high school at Blue Ridge High School. You know, my dad getting a new job sort of over there in the Easley area, so that sort of changed some things, but also I had to figure out where I want to go play. So Wren came up, and ever since then it was a huge blessing, not just football-wise, but really everything in my life sort of changed when I moved to Wren. When it comes to football, when it comes to relationships, church family, my relationship with the Lord, everything really has changed for the better since coming to Wren. So I owe this school and this community a lot.
Now, we can't talk directly about certain players because of compliance, but talk about the issue that coming into a system, you came from one system, basically a running system, Jay. Your system at Blue Ridge was different as well. But can you guys, coming into Coach Tate's system, how difficult is it to pick that up that quick?
Well, for me, it was extremely difficult. I didn't really know anything about, like, reading the defense. Basically, I was just handing the ball off and, just running. And just having to, like, it took me a while pretty much because the summer and then leading up into camp to even literally probably halfway through the season to, like, really understand the offense, what's, Coach Tate calling. But he do a lot of, catering to your game as well. So, he catered to, me being able to run, but also, just being able to make throws as well. I feel like my first year, it wasn't really complicated as it was the next year after I had got that first year under my belt. We started, expanding the offense as more. But, it was really a hard transition because he put a lot on you. But at the same time, he knows, exactly you're going to call to play to your abilities.
Yeah, definitely. I think for me, coming from Blue Ridge, it wasn't so much like Kelly's situation where there's a lot of wing tee and option football, but it was just the reads are very simplified at Blue Ridge. So, we had a good offense over there, but whenever I got to Wren, it was very complicated, and I can attest to Kelly. And that first year, that first summer, it's just a lot being thrown at you, 7-on-7s, But for our cases, we come in and the spotlight's on us, and there's a lot of pressure. So those 7-on-7s were good to get some reps under your belt. But I think getting in Coach Tate's offense really prepared me for the college level with the reads and it's been good.
And just to keep you up to date, if you're watching, Chapman's going to take the victory formation, and they will be your 3A state champions as they will win 44-7, I believe, is the 44-7, and that's over. And so there's your state champions for 3A. So right now, one out of the only one lower state teams won so far. So cross our fingers for the Hurricanes tonight. And Jay, you kind of talked a little bit about this, but talk about 7-on-7 and the fact that is that really the difference maker when you guys come in the program, being able to get that, because that gives you the chance to work on those routes. Again, I coached at Wren, and I coached on the other side of football, and so I knew how hard it was for us to cover those routes and those second and 8 that that we do, and Coach Tate yelling, "Come on, stop them!" It's hard, Coach. Yeah. But 7-on-7, is that would both of y'all agree that's what helped make y'all make that transition?
Yeah, I think 7-on-7 was a huge part of the transition, how it went so smoothly. Coach Tate schedules. For me, I never really understood how he schedules and the things that goes beyond the eye. But Coach Tate did a great job, especially when I was there. I know probably when Kelly was too, of scheduling the right 7-on-7, scheduling the practices in the summer to where you can get out there with the guys before the 7-on-7s and get your timing down and do all the things you need to do to be successful. And I think a lot of what made us successful was those 7-on-7s were super important. I know some schools were treated those as just fun and games, but if we lost one of those games, we were going there sitting by ourselves. Mm-hmm. It was not good to lose those things. It almost like losing a game. Mm-hmm. And then when we win, we treat it like winning a football game. So I think the preparation and that Coach Tate's mindset, his culture that he sort of created, really helped us to gain perspective and get ready for the games.
Have you ever, and you guys have played for, of course, now you've played for Coach Sweeney and Coach Odom at Missouri, and Jay, you played for Coach Muschamp here. Have you ever, and Coach Tate, I was asked this question today, does if Wren wins this thing tonight, does Coach Tate right off in the sunset? I'm like, are you out of your mind? Do you not know this guy? Have you ever met a man that is more competitive than Jeff Tate?
Never. He's the most competitive coach I played for. The preparation that he does, getting himself, the team, also the coaching staff around him as well. He does a tremendous job. It's not a man that I know that wants to win a ball game, more than Coach Tate.
Jay, I've known Coach Tate all my life, and the Hurricanes are making their way out toward the end zone, getting ready to we're a long way up here, but I can already see Harrison Morgan dancing. So, but not only that, but he's like a second father to me, and I've said that many times over. But Jay, talk about that fact of Coach Tate and how he does treat you like a son when you're in the program.
Yeah, Coach Tate means the world to me. I think coming in, you're trying to build new community. You're trying to figure out who your friends are, and one thing is, when you're there in the program, Coach Tate is the same as he is now, but he's really hard on you. And I think they're very similar to Coach Muschamp in the fact that he's going to love you through some tough love, but also I think that Mama Tate is a great job too. Of it's not just Coach Tate.
Yep.
That's Mama Tate up there. So whenever Mama Tate really knows Coach Tate's character, and he's a hard coach, but he's really soft too. And hopefully he doesn't hear that, but he loves us, and Mama Tate knows whenever Coach Tate might yell. I got yelled at by Coach Tate many times, but whenever Coach Tate would get on to me really hard, Mama Tate would always be the first one to give me a hug and do that. So I think it's more of like a family atmosphere of what Coach Tate sort of created at Wren, and I think Kelly and I are extremely grateful for that.
All right, before we finish this part up here, let's talk a little bit about you guys. Kelly, you are finished up at Missouri. Of course, you kind of injured at the end of the year, and hated to hear that, but you're rehabbing, got an invite to the East-West Shrine game, and so hopefully another time to put on the uniform and show people what you got, and as we get ready for the league.
Yeah, I was literally just sitting back, just thinking, like, earlier this week, it's like, just how, close things are, starting to happen, and, everything that I, envisioned as a little kid, pretty much, like, right there in front of me, just all the opportunities that's right there, just trying to, just take one day at a time, just continue to, just never forget, lose myself within this whole process.
Right.
So, I'm just grateful, where I am right now. Just looking forward to, what the future holds.
Well, I'm gonna say this, and let's ask Jay first. Jay, Jay, you kind of been versatile, man. You came to Carolina as a quarterback, and then you've had some wide receiver moments, and so talk about where you are right now too.
Yeah, so it's been a roller coaster here, but sort of the mindset that I always take into try to take in my life, and definitely take into football every game, every practice, is just do what's best for the program. So, coming in, I was quarterback, and I still see myself as a quarterback and training for that. But also, this year they needed me at receiver, and I was been able to get in the game and produce a little bit there, and switch back and forth. So that's been difficult. I'm not going to lie. It's been difficult because you're not really able to develop truly at one position. You're throwing around a lot, and I've been playing special teams too. So, it's hard, but also I know that my sacrifices was going to help the team. So whatever it takes, and I know we didn't have the best of seasons this year, but I think the more we have that kind of mindset, the better we're going to be in the coming years.
Well, I'll say this as we finish up. Both of you mean a lot to this program. And, Coach Tate, when we were talking earlier this week, he made it known, yes, it's these guys that have gotten to this big game. But without you guys laying that groundwork, and it's not just that, it's your leadership, it's what you stand for, it's not changing who you are. You both have always been just who you are, and I think that comes a lot from being in the program. And Coach Tate keeps you humble and allows you to understand that it is bigger than life. But I will speak on behalf of my phone's blowing up. Like, great job, glad to got the guys on here. But I speak on behalf of Hurricanes all across that we are very proud of you both, and wish you both the best of luck. And Kelly, whatever the good Lord has in store for you, I promise you will be successful, brother.
Yes, thank you.
And Jay, we're gonna win some football games next year. I promise you that.
Right.
I said that this is the night that I'm gonna walk out of Williams-Brice happy this year. That's what I'm gonna do. So, guys, again, man, I appreciate both of you taking the time, and go enjoy the football game, and let's hope we're celebrating on the field with Coach Tate after.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Go Canes. All right, that's Kelly Bryant, Jay Urick, and we appreciate them being with us. We're going to be back in about 2 minutes as we'll get ready to talk about the pregame, go over some stats from Myrtle Beach High School, and talk about them a little bit. Again, this is Wren Football on Boxcast. We'll be back in just a moment.
Cox & Cole, Attorneys at Law, is a proud supporter of Wren football. If you're in need of big-time legal representation from small-town lawyers, call Cox & Cole, Attorneys at Law, located in downtown Williamson, South Carolina. With combined 35-plus years experience serving in a wide range of areas, including criminal defense, family law, real estate, wills and probate, and personal injury cases, call Cox & Cole at 864-847-9289. Again, that's Cox & Cole, Attorney at Law, at 864-847-9289.
Hey, Cane fans, looking for ways to enhance the appearance of your lawn and outdoor living space? Call DNS Lawn Care and Landscaping. With over 35 years experience in residential and commercial lawn care, DNS does it all. From designing your perfect flower and shrub beds to building that elaborate outdoor kitchen patio you've always dreamed of. DNS will do it right the first time, so for all your lawn care and landscaping needs, call DNS Lawn Care and Landscaping at 864.
All right, welcome back here on the pregame show and trying to get everything here together. Again, we were not sure how much time we were going to have, and then we show up and nobody is in our booth, and so we did get a little extra time, and so we still have about 27 minutes to kickoff. So we're going to hear from head football coach Jeff Tate here in just a moment. But before we do that, Blake, let's talk a little bit about Myrtle Beach High School, and of course, the big name that everybody wants to know about is Luke.
Yep, Luke Dowdy.
Luke Dowdy, and of course the quarterback going to Myrtle Beach. And I listen, and our spotter is going to try to find him and see if he's even dressed tonight. But we don't know if he's dressed. We do know he's not playing quarterback. There's no way he's going to play quarterback. But the Hurricanes, that's an equalizer for the Hurricane fans if you want to know an equalizer, because he's a tremendous football player. But there is some belief that he could be at a wide receiver, but as their radio guy said before the game, do you think Will Muschamp's going to allow him to get on that field and take a chance with that thumb?
Yeah.
I say no.
Yeah, that's big key. And Luke Dottie's definitely a game changer for this Myrtle Beach team. I mean, every game in the playoffs with Ryan Berger at quarterback, the Seahawks have been down, and they fought their way back with running the football and getting back into games. But Luke Dottie, I mean, he took the state by storm. He's big, he's physical, he likes to run the football, also throw it deep with those big 6-foot-tall wide receivers, and he brings that cockiness to this Myrtle Beach team, and they're not going to have that tonight.
And, you know, it is a matchup that the Hurricanes are not afraid of. I'll just be honest with you. They are very confident tonight in what they think they can do. And so we will see here in just a few moments what that'll be like. Again, still about 27 minutes till kickoff as the Hurricanes have made their way on the field. The specialists are out on the field warming up now, and Myrtle Beach is over to our left warming up. But when we talk about the Hurricanes, we don't need to talk about the Hurricanes a whole lot, as we already know what we're going to get. We're going to get a high dose of Joe Owens. We're going to get a high dose of Tyler Cherry, Eli Wilson, and the rest of that receiving core. And tonight, I look for them to try to take advantage of that opportunity to get those guys in space and to make some football plays.
Yeah, this offense is the same every single week. Joe Owens is going to throw for a lot of yards tonight. Myrtle Beach's defense, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good. It's got athletes. It's got a lot of great guys on this defense, but it's definitely not the strongest the Canes have seen in this playoff run, and I think they can take advantage tonight and put up those averages we've seen earlier in the year at 50 and 60 points. Hopefully, if Joe Owens is able to get going in the passing game. And also Logan Simmons on the ground, being able to run the football is going to be key tonight against this smaller Myrtle Beach D-line.
So one thing we try and say, and we can't find him on, I was just trying to ask their radio guys if he was dressing, and we got glass. We can talk to each other. It's pretty cool. But the thing about what the Hurricanes got to do is get started early. It's a big game. They're in the Gamecock locker room. I was in there a while ago. It was pretty awesome. I mean, we got media passes. We got free reign of this stadium tonight, Blake. But the good thing about it is the Hurricanes got to get a fast start, I believe, and they're going to be jitteries. I mean, come on. These are 16, 17. Well, let's take it back. 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids. There's got to be some jitteries.
Yeah, that's the thing, the difference, I think, where Myrtle Beach has the edge. They've been here before. They know how this rolls. I mean, they held the same parade this year that they've held the last couple years they've been in it, and they definitely know how to come in and get settled in the first quarter, and we'll see how the Canes settle into that here in the first quarter.
So earlier today, I was able to catch up with head football coach Jeff Tate and heard from him. So let's now go and let's hear from head football coach Jeff Tate.
We're here with head football coach Jeff Tate on our pregame show. And, Coach, this will be the last pregame show of the season, as you guys have made your way into the state championship game, and I know there's a sense of pride, not just for you personally, but for this community and this high school.
Well, this is one of those deals where obviously it's a rarity, and I'm thrilled that I get to be a part of it. It's been a really, really great season, but it's been an enjoyable season. It's been fun. The kids have made it enjoyable to go to work, and I'm just so proud for our community that they get to experience something like this. This will be, it's the first time in 62 years, and if it takes 62 more years to get back, I won't get to see it. But at least I can say I got to be part of the first one.
Coach, I was talking to you earlier this week, and not a whole lot of coaches that have been at Wren High School, all the way back to Fred Shackelford and the guys and some of the guys. Mancini stayed for a while, of course. Coach King stayed for a while, but we had Coach Bobo came in for 4 years, Coach Moss came in for 4 years, but you've been back now, and why is now the time? Can you put that into words?
There's a lot of things that have to happen for this to occur. It just takes so many people. You've got to get cooperation from administration. You've got to get support from the community. You got to have kids who are willing to work and buy into what you're trying to teach them. But it really goes so far beyond that. We've got to have coaches and families who understand the commitment to have a chance to be successful. And, our community has embraced it, and, we've had some good seasons and exciting seasons, but none compared to this. None can. When the ultimate goal is to play in the last game of the season. And ironically, our game will be the last game for South Carolina high school football this season. And so you just think over the process of the last 12 years and the growing and some of the failures that we experienced. I think our coaches and our kids and our community, everybody's kind of learned from it. One thing that I'd like to say that I believe as much as anything is, I had so many people to ask me, how did you do this? Well, I didn't. I did not do this. This was something that is bigger and stronger than all of us, and I feel like that the timing is right. I've been at peace with what we're doing, and I've tried to make it as much fun for everybody as possible, not just this week or not just in the playoffs, but for this season. We dropped a couple during the season, and I think even then it helped us to grow. It made us a better football team. We learned a lot from some failures, and then as I explained to one of the reporters that we've had a lot of great inventors in our history in the United States, and a lot of those guys failed, but they eventually found the right formula, and I feel like we found the right formula. And again, I'm just glad I've been a part of it, and glad that I wasn't part of the formula that was causing us not to be successful. And anybody would feel that way, but thing is I think it resonates with everyone in the fact that it can be done if everybody can believe and trust one another, and I think that's what we've gotten to. And now we get to play in the last game, and I'm excited. Our kids are excited. We have a great week of practice, and we just look forward to going out there and representing our school and our community in a way that will make everybody proud.
And Coach, let's move on to the game today. As Myrtle Beach comes in with a 13-0 record. Of course, they lost a game this year to weather, but they come in 13-0, and a lot of people talk about the quarterback and the success he's had, but what I've seen also is they're a very good defensive football team, having the least amount of points given up, second least amount of points given up in 4A. So I think we've got a test on our hands, not just offensively, but defensively as well as we face the Seahawks.
We certainly do. It's you don't get to the state championship unless you can play good defense, which we've been able to do as well. But they're there because they play excellent defense, and they've got some Shrine Bowl players, they've got North-South players, and they've got guys who could be playing in both. Because you can't have but 2 in each game, they have 4 that's representing them. So, for us, we see and play against, I think, exceptional competition. And I think, if anything, it's helped prepare us. Now, it doesn't mean it guarantees success, but it does help prepare us for what, we might see as far as size, strength, speed, schemes, those things. They're big up front. Our linebackers are big and fast, and they're really good in the secondary. But again, throughout the season, we've seen a combination of those things. In the playoffs, we've seen a combination of those things. So I think it has helped us prepare for it. But again, every game's different. The focus is different. The effort's different. The bounce of the ball is different. So, you just go into it and trust that the game plan you have is one you can implement. The guys go out and perform as best they can, and what's going to happen is going to happen. And we will live with it, and we feel like that, as long as we get our best effort, that our guys will give us a chance to be successful.
I know that, and it wasn't a lot of public knowledge, is that Joe kind of battled some sickness and different things going on, going into the Greenville week, and still was able to battle through. And we did not have the great success on offense that we have had. Last week against Ridgeview, we were able to take advantage of some situations that they outgained us, but as you say, don't matter, we outscored them. So offensively, looking at this week, you feel pretty good about Joe and these receivers and Logo in the backfield?
Well, we have to feel good about it. Those are the guys that got us there. We've had a great week of preparation, and Joe was banged up a good bit from the Greer game, and when we go play Greenville, he's not 100%. But you know what? He was good enough, and his leadership and his competitiveness and his desire for us to be successful in being able to take care of the football and manage the game was I think probably as evident as anything. And then again, you got to remember Greenville had a really good defense as well. So there's a combination of things. And then last week against Ridgeview, I thought he played really well. He made some decisions to throw the ball away that did not put us behind the chains, and he made some decisions to get the ball to some receivers that they probably didn't pay as much attention to. And it enabled us to get a good, comfortable lead where we could pretty much manage the time in the second half so that it would give us the opportunity to be successful. So he's done anything and everything you can think of. He's been the most productive quarterback to play at Wren High School ever. He's accounted for 69 touchdowns. And I don't know how many school records he's got. We'll think about all that, get all that figured out when the season's over with. But we couldn't have asked any more from him. And in going into today's game, he's probably as healthy as he's been in several weeks. He feels good. He had a great week of practice. So, if Joe, obviously as he goes, we go. And like I said, he's been consistent, and I feel good about what we're going to try to do and what he can do. So we'll hopefully get our offense rolling, and if we do, it'll be a good day for us.
And just another question about Joe. Have you ever seen a young man come into his situation, a new school, and you and I have talked about it off record a little bit. A humble young man. It's just not what you would typically see in a quarterback leader type mentality, though he is a leader, but just an unbelievable young man and how he's handled himself. And now here he is coming in, and now he's led this team to a state championship.
Well, there's a lot of things that, that a lot of times you don't know about an individual until you get to know them real well. I think probably the most impressive thing about Joe when we first met in January was he came in and, him and his dad and his mom, and we sat down and talked, and he explained to me that he, wanted to play in a system like we have, and that he would do everything he needed to do to prepare himself to be our quarterback, but he knew, he didn't want anything given to him. He wanted to earn it. And I think probably that struck a chord with me as much as anything, the fact that he put it out there. He wants to earn, and everything he's done, he's earned. And I think that makes him feel great about himself, and his teammates respect him. Of course, a coach player, that's what you want your guys to do. You want them to earn everything that they receive, regardless what position it might be. Our position at quarterback here at Wren is very important, and everybody's aware of that. And we've had great players, but he is by far the best first-year player that we've ever had. We've never had any first-year player to produce like he has, obviously. Excuse me, and to get us to the state championship, it goes without saying the type of leadership he has, and he's cool under pressure. You don't know if he's up by 100 or down by 100. You would never know. He just goes and competes. He keeps an even keel. He's just level-headed, and he keeps things in perspective. A maturity, beyond an 18-year-old kid. I think that says a lot for his family. I think it says a lot for Joe. He's not a selfish kid, and it's easy in our world now to be very selfish and, look at me when, he knows and he has on many occasions kind of deflected, the praise, well, I've got great teammates. I've got great receivers. I've got a great offensive line. The scheme we have gives me a chance to be successful, things like that. And, that makes you feel good that you got a guy in that position, knowing that he's that level-headed and that he will be that competitive and he'll give everything he's got.
Flip over to the other side of football for a minute and talk about another individual that I think you would agree is defense number one, is playing some of the best football that has been under your leadership there. Rightfully, I think we could all say, but Mr. Frazier has brought it just ignites whatever, and we've seen him come off the field hardly able to walk and then come back on the field and make tackles. And I think we need to talk a little bit about him and just what he has meant in this senior season for y'all.
Well, first of all, Des Frazier is an exceptional athlete, and probably as close to me as being competitive as any kid I've ever met. I'm telling you, he is relentless in his competitiveness. He won't give up. It doesn't matter who it's against, and he won't give in. It doesn't matter how good they are, how big they are, how fast they are. He can compete with all of them. And he was co-player of the year defensively in our region. If you're looking for a big play or you're hoping for a big play, just watch Des, because something's getting ready to happen. If we need a big play, Des is going to be in the middle of it. The thing is it's contagious too. It has fueled others to play fast, and we say fast and furious, and we get after it. Our guys have to, because we're not the big group that's going to stand there and toss you to the side and let you run to us and let's stop you right there. We've got to go penetrate, run you down, and get 2 or 3 people to the football. But I think his style of play has helped form our defense, and it's been he and others like him who have made our defense so successful this year. And this by far is our most successful defense. They've got 29 interceptions, and I think we recovered 18 fumbles. So, you look at that, and that's, 47 turnovers. You think, goodness. I mean, that's a lot. And they've scored, I don't know how many touchdowns we scored on defense. People talk about our offense scoring. Our doggone defense can score too. And they create a lot of excitement. I think people in our community really respect a team that plays hard, and they get behind them, they support them. And I think that fuels the fire of this group as much as anybody. they love it when people are pulling for them because they want to please them. This is a group that likes to please people. And hopefully today, but through Dez's leadership and other guys out there, Harrison Morgan and Carson Galloway, and Reed Morrissey and Malik Mattress, and Nicky Morgan.
You could keep naming them all.
I name them all, and they all play that way. That's the thing is, Luke Schuler's a freshman. He plays that way. Yeah. Evan Goodwin, he's a sophomore. He plays that way. And Briggs Cox Jr., he plays that way. Shaheem Scotland, you can't forget. They all play that way. They get after it, and they have a great desire to be successful, and they will, they fit well together. And it's, as I said, it's a great and enjoyable time and a fun group to watch when you go see Wren defense get on the field. They give me an opportunity to make some decisions that I don't really have to worry about a whole lot because I really feel good about our defense on wherever they may be put in whatever situation they're in. And our guys will go compete and they'll play hard and they'll make it difficult for that offense. And I'm hoping that, we'll get that kind of effort today, which I have no reason to think we won't. And we're all healthy as we can be right now. So that's a good thing. And we just feel very blessed that the good Lord's given us a chance to go play in Williams-Brice Stadium for a state championship.
Coach, as we finish here, something happened about 12 years ago that there's a very few of us that know anything about it. But we met in a house one night as you were deciding to apply for a job and come back here. And that night you mentioned what it would take to build a state championship here, a state championship program. And as you look back on the 12 years, your plan has come to fruition. And I just want you to just kind of relive that moment from, basically graduating in 76 to now coming back and you got state ring. That's not a problem. But what is it going to mean for you to get one from your alma mater tonight?
Well, first and foremost, I'm honored, first of all, to be a coach at Wren High School. Anybody has an opportunity to be the head coach anywhere. It means that a lot of people have entrusted you to make a lot of different decisions. Now, I know a lot of times my decisions are not the most popular, but I try to make decisions based on what I believe and how I feel like is fair to everybody that's concerned. And a lot of times people really like to throw the kids to the wolves and not give them second chances, and I don't believe that's the way you should do things, and that's just me. But when we met that night, with all the guys that were there that were former players and who were current employees at the school, who were all encouraging and wanting me to, pursue it, I think probably as much as anything, the challenge that was before us, I think anybody that's a competitor doesn't mind taking on a challenge. But because it was or is my school, I guess I was just so disappointed to see where it had gotten to, and the fact that how it was perceived to be and how it had been before. And I just wanted to see the success again, because I do love Wren High School. I do love the people in our community. I do have some wonderful relationships, lifelong relationships, people that I know genuinely care for me. And I certainly hope that anybody and everybody that's come through over the 12 years understands that the process it's taken to get there hasn't been easy, but it's been a very enjoyable time to see the progression and see the development. The program's changed the face of our whole area down there. Doesn't look the same. We have a new field house. We've got a new track, new practice fields, which we needed, and we needed new equipment. We needed great support to give our coaches a chance to learn more about the game and give me an opportunity to get a staff together that would, care as much as I did about it. and would invest, and then their families would invest into the lives of the kids that we have at our school. And the one thing that I've always said, and I feel like stands true today, is kids don't care how much you know; they just want to know how much you care. And I believe that from the time I started and up to this point today. If they know you care about them, they're going to give you anything and everything they can to please you, because you love on people, they'll love back on you. And we try to do that. You know that. We're not always successful. A lot of times it's rejected because of different reasons, but for the most part, especially this group, they've been very receptive and they get it. A lot of groups get it, and some of them don't. And I'm just glad that this group did, and I'm glad that we had that chance that our guys will, get to perform tonight in the first state championship in Wren High School history. And I certainly feel like that they'll again go out and play and give the effort that they have all season, because that's the reason we got there.
Well, Coach, I know on behalf of everybody in this community and everything, we wish you guys the best of luck, and let's just go paint the town blue and gold tonight and bring something home very special for this place.
Well, I hope everyone who listens can come back to the stadium and celebrate a victory with these kids. I think it would mean a lot to them, especially the kids that we're going to lose 21 seniors, and they know this is their last game, and it would be great to celebrate. What a great way to celebrate those guys and what they've accomplished with their teammates and the community, and for all of those who have been part of Wren High School football in some form or fashion, or anybody that's an alumni of Wren that still keeps up with us. We certainly would love for them to come back and celebrate and just get to see everyone just come back and have a great time together.
All right, Coach, appreciate you, and let's go to Columbia.
Yes, sir, man. See you there.
All right.
Well, he told a little story. He didn't see me there. I rode with him. So, but there's head football coach Jeff Tate, as he spoke a lot about the things that we have. Let's go down. This is a test, guys. We are high above, but Keith Evans is on the sideline. Keith, can you hear us down there? Folks, this is just a test, and see if we can get Keith. And he's talking to us, and there you go, Keith. Yeah. Keith, can you hear us?
I got you.
You got you. All right, we got you there, buddy. If you come back just to the bench a little bit, I don't think you'll be able to go down across the way. But, Keith, if you'll get right there, can you turn your mic on and just for a second talk to us? This is what you call live television. And anyway, we'll try to hear from Keith. On the sideline, there's a little delay in Keith's mic. Folks, we appreciate the new mic. There now you going, but we are high above. But we'll still try to get Keith as much as we can down on the sideline as we can throughout the night. But our captains have made their way out on the field, and it's 1, 2, 15, and 88. And if you've watched the Hurricanes, you know who those are. That's Joe Owens. That's Des Frazier, Tyler Cherry, and Eli Wilson. And across the way for the Seahawks, it looks like they have one, which is Xavier Knox as a captain. It looks like, and folks, we're going to do the best we can because these jerseys are hard to pick up. But 26 also looks like he's out there. 28, Noah Darby is a captain, as well as number 48, Caleb Strop is out there. So now we're going to go down and if we can get the coin toss. If not, we'll just tell you what happens. But we are high above Williams-Brice Stadium here. The lucky thing is our camera guy is actually in the booth with us, so everybody's right here together. But we have great internet connection, so you shouldn't, if you get any buffering tonight, it's on you tonight. Because we are hardwired, right?
Yep.
Blake, I mean, I'm just ready to go. I mean, I'm interested to see what the Hurricanes do, and we got a great Hurricane crowd, as a great student section lined up there, and then our Hurricane fans are kind of spread out on this home side. Got you, and So it looks like the Hurricanes will get the ball first. And if we'd have won the toss or lost the toss, that's all that matters. So the Hurricanes will get the ball first here in this state championship game, as the Wren Golden Hurricanes will be wearing the gold jerseys tonight, the gold helmets. Seahawks will have on, looks like gray pants, white jerseys, and green helmets as well. Just some news of note here. The All-American, and he is an All-American, Luke Dowdy, is not dressed tonight. In fact, he's going to lead them out of the huddle, out of the tunnel, better yet. And I hate that because he is a tremendous football player. But I also don't hate it so much because I want him to be healthy, because he's going to the University of South Carolina.
100%.
So kind of there.
Here come the Canes.
Here comes the Hurricanes. Again, coming out, bringing the sledgehammer. Of course, Des Frazier leading the Hurricanes out. And got a blaze of glory. Harrison Morgan leading them out. And these Hurricane fans are on their feet welcoming them. And they go over to their student section. And they're just trying to get some energy going here. And again, here comes the Hurricanes. A season of miracles is what it's been, as they are 12-2. And the year, the only blemish, of course, that came in the region play was to Daniel on what negotiated, we could call a touchdown. But all that matters now is the Hurricanes have made their way to the state championship, and they are going to play the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. And what should be, by many people, the best game of the state championship weekend. Most people are saying it is the closest matchup. So we shall see. So back deep should be for the Hurricanes, Briggs Cox and Des Frazier. We'll see exactly what we get from the as far as kickoffs for Myrtle Beach. And just looking here, it should be Sullivan Harden or Jalen Sparkman. You do get a lot of information when you're in the state championship game, so we appreciate all that.
As 12 minutes goes on the clock.
Number 12 is going to be the kicker, or 22? 12. Okay, well, it's not even on the depth chart, so here we go. Anyway, number 12 will be Sullivan Harden. He is on there. He's number 20 on my depth chart. So Sullivan Harden will be the kicker for Myrtle Beach. Back deep will be Dez, and will be Briggs Cox. And folks, we are just about ready for kickoff. From Fred Shackelford all the way to Jack King, all the way to all the coaches that have gone on before. Tonight's the first time that we have a kickoff where your Wren Golden Hurricanes are in a state championship. And there it goes. High end over end kick, going to go in the end zone, and the Hurricanes will take over first and 10 from the 20-yard line. Of course, the Hurricanes will be led out by Joe Owens, senior 6'4" quarterback. 69 touchdowns on the year that he's responsible for this offense. A terrific football player, even a better leader. Of course, across the defense for the Seahawks, they have a tremendous pack of linebackers, and that's what I've heard most of all is about their linebacker play, and led by, of course, those Cedric Pointer and Kenny Bird and Parker there. So here we go. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Got Eli Wilson, and almost intercepted as we was trying to get a slip screen there, and broken up by the Seahawks, and it'll be second down and 10.
Yeah, and that first play shows you the IQ of the Seahawk defense. They definitely watch film. They know that's a play the Canes like to go to, and they stop it quick and early.
Well, it's something easy and quick that the Hurricanes really like to try to get to early. Three receivers to the left, one to the right, trying to get outside there, and got to pick up there is Tyler Cherry across the 25 up to the 27, and that's a pickup of 7, so it'll bring up third down and 3 for the Hurricanes.
Got to get your key guys going early. Tyler Cherry, Eli Wilson. Got to give them hot here in the first.
Marcus Lugo on the tackle for the Seahawks. And now we got a stoppage of play here. And they're going to move the ball back a yard. I like the spot before better. Shotgun formation, looking to throw, and he's covered up, and there's a flag on the play, and it'll be pass interference against the Seahawks.
it looked like Lugo was the one that got it all over Tyler Cherry.
So that'll bring up a 15-yard pickup after the penalty, and it'll bring a first down for these Hurricanes.
Holding.
Oh, holding, not pass interference. We'll take it nonetheless. It'll be a first down, and the ball will go out to the 37-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation, Logan Simmons in the backfield with Joe Owens. Joe takes the snap, looking to throw, has Hayden Williman. It's caught up at the 42-yard line, and a big pickup there on first down, and it'll be a pickup of 5, and it'll bring up second down and 5 for the Hurricanes.
Big play. Hayden makes a big play there.
And 2 receivers right to the left. The Hurricanes already ready to go. Speed up offense here. Ready to go. Got his guy. That's Noah Black up to the 49. The ball comes down. He fumbles, and Myrtle Beach is going to recover as Noah Black fumbles the ball at the 49. And Myrtle Beach will take the ball over at the Hurricane 48 as we had positive yards there, but no pickup.
And, I mean, just a perfect tackle from behind. I mean, Noah Black usually has speed to beat anyone. Tried to beat him to the first down marker and couldn't hold on to it. As that's going to be number 24 for the Seahawks, Cedric Pointer, the big linebacker.
So here comes this offense for the Seahawks. Again, shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left, and Ryan Berger is your quarterback, sophomore. Now they'll split out and give us 3 receivers to the right. Now they'll bring motion, just trying to see what kind of formations they're going to bring at us and see where we're setting up. Empty set for the quarterback, 3 receivers now left. Shotgun formation, has some time, looking to throw, now getting pressured, getting backside, and going to be almost intercepted, but broken up by Carson Galloway at the 45-yard line, but backside pressure coming from Malik Mattress, I believe.
And Evan Goodwin. I mean, if that's something you want to see early, this defensive line has to get pressure against Berger, and Evan Goodwin, Malik Mattress came right up the middle.
So second down and 10 after, again, the incompletion was nearly intercepted by Carson Galloway. 3 receivers to the right, and actually what you have here is you've got linemen set outside. Now they'll bring their linemen back in, just trying to confuse the Hurricane defense. We're back in our base set, 3 down linemen, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Going to be handed off straight up the middle, has a little running room, gets down to the 44-yard line, and is brought down there, and it should be Feaster on the carry. Is that 2 or 1?
All right. Des Frazier made the tackle.
Xavier Knox actually on the carry, if that's number 1. So second is third down, 2 receivers each side. Hurricane defense needs a stop here. Berger will look to the sideline, try to get his check. Now he'll bark his signals, and he'll bring his receivers in a little tighter, 2 receivers to each side. Knox will be set to the left. Showing some pressure. Now we back off, and we're going to just rush 3, play some coverage, and he's looking to go up deep. He has his guy, and it will be no call yet. Still waiting for a call.
Incomplete.
And now they rule incomplete as he looked like it was right on the sideline, but it was incomplete, and a big hit by Harrison Morgan yet again.
He's got to come make big plays in a big game, and yep, he doesn't hold it all the way down. It hits the ground and loses his helmet also.
There's no replay. They're showing the replay on the board. Their fans are getting crazy. But
Adam Randall.
We got confusion, got too many guys on the field. Now we got to spread out and finally getting a punt away here. And it's high spiral going to be taken at the 12. And there'll be fair caught there by Harrison Morgan, and that's where the Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10. So 2 series, 1 for each side, and nothing on the board yet, Blake.
Yeah, I mean, the last few weeks this defense has held us in playoff games, and, of course, that's what they do here. And last week we had a turnover bug with Tyler Cherry fumbling a few catches, and we just got to respond and go get some points.
It's a big game, man. It's a big game.
Got to get the jitters out here early.
We'll take TV timeouts when they take TV timeouts tonight. So we'll stick right here with you. Hurricanes come back out. Eli Wilson will be your tight end over left. We'll have 2 receivers to the right, 1 left. Joe's rolling out to his right, looking to throw, getting some pressure going up top and underthrown. I believe he was hit as he threw, as he was trying to get it to Hayden Williman, but incomplete. And so it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the Hurricanes' own 12-yard line.
Yeah, this offensive line, I mean, this defensive line for the Seahawks isn't the biggest we played, but they're athletic, they're speedy, they know how to get through gaps, and that's going to be a test tonight.
Well, they're ranked number 2 in 4A for a reason. Very good. Again, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Logo's going to – no, Joe keeps it. He's up to the 12, the 13, spins around at the 14, and he'll go down there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. We'll call it 7 for the Hurricanes. So 3rd down for the Hurricanes. 2 receivers sent to each side. Joe in shotgun formation. Slaps his hands, ready for the football. Steps up in the pocket, throws, got his guy. Tyler Cherry at the 27, and he'll go down there, but that's a Hurricane 1st down.
Tackle by T.J. Austin for the Seahawks. Big guy to bring down Eli Wilson is. He needed some help.
Hurricanes ready to go. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Going to be given the Logo this time, right, left side. Look at him work his feet, going across the 30, going to go to the 32, and a pickup of 5, and that's a nice job by Logan Simmons on the 1st down carry. So the 2nd down and 5 for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, Logan's had some trouble in these previous playoff games to get the run game going. It'd be good to get it going here against Myrtle Beach.
2 receivers to each side, and we're ready to go again. Joe's looking to throw. Quick out there to Noah Black. It's caught at the 35, and he'll go down there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 2 for this Hurricane offense. I love calling the game up here when we know what numbers are doing it. Going to be given to Logan, and kept by Joe. He breaks through, 1st down, going to get up to the 38, and that's enough for a 1st down. I'm glad he didn't give it to Logo because that would have been a loss on the play.
If Owens didn't trip, he had a lot of ground to cover there.
So it'll bring up a 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes. The ball's out at the 38-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation for Joe Owens. Drops back, looks to throw, and makes his throw, and that's Cherry over there. He's at the 48. Let's see where they mark him. I believe it's going to be enough for a 1st and 10, and it is a 1st down for the Hurricanes.
And over there, T.J. Austin's kind of getting worked over there by Tyler Cherry and Eli Wilson.
This offense is ready to go. 2 receivers to each side. Shotgun formation. Joe looking to throw, has his guy again. That's Hayden Williman. He's at the 40, the 30, the 25, the 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Hayden Williman. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Big play. Hayden Williman makes another big play here in the playoffs.
No flags.
Hayden Williman strikes.
And big play guy.
All through the playoffs, made a lot of big plays. This one might be the biggest.
So here we go. We're going to set up in our formation here, trying to see if we get any mismatch. They'll come back in and do a conventional PAT. Wilson Guerin set to kick. Noah Black to hold. Carson Galloway to snap. Snap is down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 7:57 to go here in this 1st quarter, the Hurricanes have come out to a 7-0 lead over the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hello, Cane fans. Are you in need of a sweet new ride? Well, why don't you head on down to Toyota of Easley on Calhoun Memorial Highway in Easley, South Carolina, or call 864-671-3530. And remember, go Canes. Feeling hungry and don't know where to go? Well, hit up Arnold's in Powdersville on Anderson Road in Piedmont, South Carolina. They got everything from bird dogs all the way to hamburgers. Or call 864-626-3677. And remember, go Canes. Looking for somewhere you can watch the Canes on Friday, Gamecocks and Tigers on Saturday, and the Panthers on Sunday, while getting a nice rack of ribs? Well, head on over to Rubens in Powdersville or call 864-509-6312. And remember, go Canes.
All right, we're back here. Again, the Hurricanes have taken a 7-0 lead on Myrtle Beach here as Joe Owens leads an 88-yard drive, and it's ended by a touchdown by Hayden Williman, and the Hurricanes have taken the lead here. I want to, one touchdown shy from the state record. I want to give a couple shout-outs here, of course, for our sponsors, and we appreciate all that they did. AFD Construction, metal framing, drywall, and acoustical ceilings came up huge for us to bring the state championship. as well as Belt and Scrap Metal, the Powdersville Family Practice, and I know that we had another donation, and we'll get that as well. And we appreciate that. Wilson Guerin set to kick off. A high end over end kick. Going to be taken at the 6. He's up to the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30. Cuts back across and 40, 45. And going to be brought down inside Wren territory at the 45-yard line. And that's the longest kickoff return I believe the Hurricanes have given up all year, Blake.
Yeah, besides Sincere Scott against Ridgeview, Des Frazier had a touchdown-saving tackle right there.
That's right. Absence. Y'all still did a good job. So here comes the Seahawks, trailing now 7-0 as Ryan Berger, sophomore quarterback, brings them out. I guess Luke Doty not playing tonight with his injured thumb. And they'll have number 2 will be in the backfield with them, and that's Feaster, Rashad Feaster, in the backfield. Hurricanes showing a little different pressure now as Morrissey's walking up the line. Let's see if we're going to bring pressure. We back off, and now we bring it 2 extra, looking to throw. And it's almost picked off by Shaheem Scotland, in and out of his hands. And Shaheem has got his hands on his head.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that just happened.
Shaheem Scotland made a few visits here the last few weekends to watch Gamecocks play, and he'd have made a big impression there with a pick here in the first quarter.
Now we're going to run on we got another run. Here comes the Rhino package. The Rhino package is in. That's where they go. They're heavy set. Looks like we might have jumped offside. We didn't, and Feaster's going to get the ball. Check that. That's not Feaster. That's Xavier Knox on the carry, and he's going to get 9 yards in this Rhino package.
Yeah.
And it's going to make it 8. Well, we'll give him 9. No, we'll give him 8. Second down and 2. They keep moving around. Back in that Rhino package, just a heavy set. Going to go right side this time, and this time we hit him at the line, but he keeps driving to the edge, and he'll get across the inside the 35 down to the 33, and it'll be a first down for Myrtle Beach. And kind of knew that they would go to this at some point, Blake, as it's talked about all week.
Yeah, they've scored 18 or around 15, 18 of their postseason touchdowns with a Rhino package.
Now they're going to send a whole nother set on, and we'll have to run 2 guys off and 2 guys on, and we do that quickly. We got 3 receivers set to the right now, 2 to the left. Berger looking to throw. He's got his guy short caught route, but he's hit as soon as he catches it at the 29, and that's Frazier on the tackle.
.635 in a roll, and the Canes up 7.
Again, I know we have people that are in Charlotte watching the Tigers play, watching us too. So we appreciate everybody that's tuned in to us tonight, and hope the Tigers play well. 2 receivers to each side. Feaster is your back beside Berger. We have 7 guys up on, make it 6 guys on the line. Now we back it off, and Berger's looking to throw, don't have anywhere to go, makes a move, and he gets out of trouble, but comes from the backside, and that's nobody else but Frazier, and down goes his guy, and he brings him down for a loss of 1, so now it's going to bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 7 yards to go.
It is crazy how Des Frazier has played through all of this injury and pain, and he's still out there being the fastest one on the field, bringing down Berger.
So 3rd down and 7 now for the Hurricane defense. Need a big play here to get off the field. They lead 7-0 with 5:33 to go here, first quarter. Shotgun formation. Berger rolling to his right, getting some pressure and going up top. And let's see what happens. And he finds his guy in the end zone, and that's a touchdown for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks, and that's J.J. Jones as he gets behind our defensive backs, and now it's 7-6, and now the extra point to come from the Seahawks.
Right over Chavis Edwards' head. I mean, that's the lengthiest corner you can go after, and he threw an absolute perfect pass where Chavis couldn't get it.
So snap down, and the kick is up. And the kick is good, and that is Sullivan Harvin with the kick through. And so it's 7-7 with 5:18 to go here. And we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
Cox & Cole, Attorneys at Law, is a proud supporter of Wren football. If you're in need of big-time legal representation from small-town lawyers, call Cox & Cole, Attorneys at Law, located in downtown Williamson, South Carolina. With combined 35-plus years experience serving in a wide range of areas, including criminal defense, family law, real estate, wills and probate, and personal injury cases, call Cox & Cole at 864-847-9289. Again, that's Cox & Cole, Attorney at Law, at 864-847-9289.
Hey, Cane fans, looking for ways to enhance the appearance of your lawn and outdoor living space? Call DNS Lawn Care and Landscaping. With over 35 years experience in residential and commercial lawn care, DNS does it all. From designing your perfect flower and shrub beds to building that elaborate outdoor kitchen patio you've always dreamed of. DNS will do it right the first time. So for all your lawn care and landscaping needs, call DNS Lawn Care and Landscaping at 864-303-3543. Again, that's 864-303-3543. Mention you heard about them right here on the Canes Football Network and receive 10%.
All right, we're back here as Myrtle Beach prepares to kick off to the Hurricanes, and kicking will be Sullivan Harden, junior kicker for the Seahawks, as we wait for the television timeout to come back, and we're ready now for kick, as back deep will be Briggs Cox and Des Frazier. Check that. Hayden Williman's back deep. And Briggs Cox. Seven to 7, tied up here with 5:18 to go. This high end over end kick going to go in the end zone for a touchback. And so the Hurricanes will start at the 20-yard line. Nice kick for the the Seahawks. Please don't. That was a mistake.
Oh, David, you done messed up.
I got called out because I didn't know Ridgeview's mascot one time. So please, it was a human error. It's the Seahawks. The Pelicans come because we have a condo we go to at Myrtle Beach, and we go see the Pelicans play a lot. Myrtle Beach Pelicans, we love them. So here comes the Hurricanes. Eli Wilson will be over left, and it'll be a run to Logan Simmons trying to spare the field. Gets to the 20, hit hard there, will go down. They'll say he got one, but that's it. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Hurricanes. Logo and Bird on the tackle for the Seahawks. 2 receivers to each side now for the Hurricanes. Joe's looking to throw, goes up top, has his guy. That's Cherry. He's up to 25, 26, run him out of bounds. Going to be close to a first down. They give it to him at about the 30.5, and so it'll bring up first down for the Hurricanes. Cherry's slow getting up on that far sideline, but he's up and ready to go.
The curl routes with Cherry's speed is really hurting this Myrtle Beach defense.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Going to be given to Logan Simmons left side, pushing the pile, maybe a 1, and that's about it. And good play there by the Myrtle Beach defense, and not much so far on the running ground for the Hurricanes. Very athletic team that we're playing in Myrtle Beach. Big and fast. Ball's at the 31-yard line. 4:23 to go. 7-7 tie score here. Logan Simmons going to go in motion out of the backfield. Joe's by himself looking to throw something quick. Nobody picked up Logan. He's at the 30, the 35, the 40. Going to get up to the 43, and 3 guys trying to bring him down, but he refuses. But he'll get to the 44-yard line, and that'll be a first down for the Hurricanes.
Logan Simmons, almost dragging 3 players past the 45-yard line.
Nobody picked Logan out of the backfield in the motion. And so it was wide open there with 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for the Hurricanes. Snap back, looking to throw across the middle, and it's caught. That's Eli Wilson at the 45, 40, inside the 35, give him down to the 32, and that's another Hurricane first down.
That's big guy's first few catches of the game. I don't know if he's caught one yet. It's a big one.
3 receivers, pod set to the left, 1 to the right. Hurricanes ready to go. Going to fake it to Logan. Going across the middle again. And caught, and look at Eli Wilson knock one guy down and still get more yards after. And, boy, what a hit that he put on the defensive back there as he gets down inside the 20 at the 19, and that's another Hurricane first down. Joe's audibling off at the line. Drops back, looks to throw, has some time, going to the edge, and he's tripped, and there comes a flag. It will be pass interference as trying to get Eli Wilson, but it's pass interference against the Seahawks, and let's see. That'll be a half the distance to the goal, so the Hurricanes should have it about the 12-yard line.
And what I'm slowly realizing is the Seahawks secondary doesn't have a guy that matches up height-wise with Eli Wilson yet.
It is pass interference. Of course, last week it was so loud in the press box you couldn't hardly hear. This week it's so quiet you can hear us licking our lips. I know. It's like, I got chapped lips anyway. And I'm like, well. Anyway, sorry about that, folks. The ball will be marked at the 10. It'll be first down, and there's official timeout. Let's see. Looks like we got an injured player for the Seahawks. And Myrtle Beach takes a timeout. Okay. Let's take a breath. Let's don't take a break. Let's take a breath. But, man, it's fast-paced with 3:24 to go. You know, the Hurricanes have done everything they want to do offensively. The first series where we messed up and Noah Black fumbled the football, hey, those things happen. But other than that, the Hurricanes had success on the offensive side of the football.
Yeah, Joe Owens is having to make perfect throws and reads against the Seahawks defense. Every time he's thrown that slant route to Eli Wilson, there's been a DB dragging across, trying to reach his hand up to get it. And luckily, Eli's tall enough that you can throw it right here, and Eli will catch about anything in the area. And the physicality is really being shown with Tyler Cherry and Eli Wilson, and also Logan Simmons not being able to bring those guys down. And I feel like the Canes offense is slowly wearing out this Myrtle Beach defense on this drive. I think that's why they took a timeout.
So it's first down and 1 at the 10 after the flag. So 1st and 1 at the 10 with 3:24 to go, first quarter.
Watch the fade.
3 receivers to the right, on the left. Going to give to Logan Simmons, looking for some running room. He's going to have the first down and keep dragging the pile down, and he'll get down to the 6. And that's where the Hurricanes will have it first and goal.
Canes might look to throw the slant back to Eli Wilson or a fade to Tyler Cherry in the end zone as Tyler has a smaller guy on him.
3 receivers to the right. You got Tyler Cherry all by himself up top. Logan Simmons in the backfield. Fake, looking to throw, and Eli Wilson, touchdown! Touchdown, Eli Wilson. It's the Willie Wilson show, and it's the touchdown for the Hurricanes.
I said slant to the end zone, and he throws it over the top, and Eli Wilson catches anything in the area. So easy throw from Joe Owens to put 6 on the board.
So the Hurricanes have now regained the lead, as it now will be a 13-7 score. And the Hurricanes will add the extra point here as Carson Galloway will snap, Noah Black will hold, and Wilson Guerin, the 4A Specialist of the Year, will do the kicking, and it's up, and it's right through the middle, and that's a touchdown with an extra point,
and
7-point lead.
As this slowly goes on, it feels a little surreal. The Canes are playing under the lights of Williams-Brice for the state championship. Columbia looks beautiful with the Christmas lights around town, and the Canes are playing here in Williams-Brice.
For many people who says the Hurricanes belong to be here, I think they've just showed some people in the first quarter that they belong to be here, as they may have come in a little unnoticed or not being here ever before. But, boy, first quarter we've had some great show. And, by the way, I just want to tell you this, too. For those of you that are watching maybe for the first time, we do not have the scoreboard on our feed. I could think of
we can keep you updated.
Yeah, but we do the best we can to keep you updated. Next year we will have it. I've already got. I think we got a sponsor that's going to do that.
It is
us.
14-7 with 3:02 to go here in the first.
And so here we go. Wilson Guerin going to give us a pooch this time, and it's going to be taken at the 21, up the 25, going to try to reverse his field across the way, but the Hurricanes going to wrap him up this time, and he won't get to the 30. They'll give him the 30, but that's it. And the Myrtle Beach Seahawks, I started to say it again, will come out and bring that offense out. Let's see if they're going to go Rhino or they're going to go back to their spread set.
Berger's still out there.
So spread set it will be, as this Hurricane defense trying to get another stop, looking for a turnover. They don't have one yet. Well, unique formation. They got a diamond set up top. Now they're going to send all 3 receivers to the left side and bring a running back in there as Feaster, be your running back. Now you got 3 receivers to the left. Berger going to give it to Feaster. He's going to be hit at the 31, and that's it. And he'll get maybe 2. As they'll say he did get to the 31 and a half, so we'll give him a yard and a half.
Yeah, it looks like Des Frazier undercut him with the legs, and he's the last one underneath the pile. As this clock drips under 2:30.
3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver up top. Feaster's in the backfield, and now they'll send motion. The Hurricanes defense will adjust. Now we got 2 each side for Myrtle Beach. Going to be given to Feaster again and wrapped up at the 33 and got nothing there. And so it'll bring up a 3rd down and 7 for Myrtle Beach.
And Malik Mattress and Carson Galloway get back there. Big 3rd down here in the first quarter. 3rd down about 7 with 1:50 and rolling.
2 receivers to each side for the Seahawks. Shotgun formation, takes the snap, has some time, steps up, hits his back out of the backfield, but he's hit, and he'll lose yards on the play, and it'll bring up 4th down for this. Oh, this defense for the Hurricanes have stepped up big time here.
Des Frazier with a hit stick around the 30, and he makes the Hurricane presence known here in the state championship game as they put Luke Dottie on the big board, and the Seahawks wish they had Luke Dottie right now.
I just got scared, man. Somebody snapping a picture. I was like, who? Oh, low snap. It's a bad snap. The Hurricanes get it. They're going to get him inside the 20, and the Hurricanes have it at the 15-yard line of Myrtle Beach. The kicker's still down. Hold, what you got?
And he finally gets up.
Oh, bad snap, and this Hurricane special teams gets on top of it, and the Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Mattress fell on it. Or blocked it.
I mean, he just tackled him. He didn't have a chance. Shaheem Scotland was
and Malik
on it.
Mattress fell on it.
So
58 seconds to go here in the first. Canes can make it 21-7 here.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hurricanes looking to add to it. Giving to Logan. Got nothing.
Good thing is, in the last few weeks, we've seen Wilson Guerin be able to kick field goals from here. I mean, it's a different setup because you're in a college stadium, but at least we know Tate has a trust in him to kick one from this distance.
So it'll be 2nd down after a loss of 1 on the play.
35 seconds to roll.
I'm sorry, she just took our picture. I'm like, what's that? It's a flash. Sorry, 3 receivers to the left, Eli Wilson right. I guess we're going to be movie stars. Joe rolling out to the right, looking to go backside. Touchdown, Hurricanes! Put a cherry on it. That's Tyler in the end zone. Put a big cherry on it.
The biggest big cherry moment of the year in the state championship as they do the mop celebration, and they're up 20-7 in the state championship game pending the PAT. What a throw from Joe.
He was wide open.
DB fell.
And the Hurricanes have really come out strong here in this first quarter, up 20-7 against Myrtle Beach.
The offense is rolling.
Wilson Guerin on to add the extra point. Noah Black to hold. Snap is down. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Hurricanes have a 21-7 lead here in the first quarter. Hello, Columbia. The Hurricanes have arrived.
Let's go. 21-7. 14 seconds left to go in the first. This Canes offense, besides the fumble on the first drive, has been rolling.
Wow.
The jitters are gone.
Mm-hmm. Now it's just playing the game.
And the Canes are good at that.
So Wilson Guerin will come on and put the ball down at about the 40. It will be on the 40. And what an evening.
Beautiful night for football.
And Wilson Guerin this time will hit a line drive, and they'll be taken at the 8, and they're going to try to cross their field, but we've got Briggs Cox chasing him down, and Briggs will be the one that'll bring him down, and he will go out of bounds at about the 23-yard line as Briggs Cox running him down from the backside.
Yeah, not going to outrun the track star that Briggs Cox is at safety.
So we need this defense to step up again. I'm still calling for a turnover, and we need a turnover as – again, they come in with 29 interceptions, 18 fumble recoveries, and boy, that'd be nice. Well, I guess it is a turnover when you count the punt, so that would be your turnover. Yes, he did break the touchdown record. Joe Owens did break the touchdown record for the state. Drops back, Berger looking to throw, going deep. He's got his guy, and it is caught at the 40, and he breaks a tackle at the 30, still dragging Hurricanes, and he'll go down at the 19-yard line as they go deep, and that is, I believe that's number 8, and that is who it is. That is Adam Randall on the big reception, and it'll go down at the 18-yard line, and that'll be the last play of the first quarter. So Myrtle Beach goes deep, trying to get back into this thing. We'll be back in just a moment. Hurricanes lead 21-7.
If you enjoy decorating your lawn with natural earth elements, then Earth Products is your one-stop shop for stone, gravel, mulch, pine needles, compost, soil, sands, and boulders. They ensure you receive only the finest materials. Give Earth Products a visit today at 1509 Gentry Memorial Highway in Easley. Again, that's Earth Products in Easley. It's only natural to choose Earth Products. Let me tell you about another one of our fine cane sponsors, Cindy Fox Miller and Associates. If you are looking to purchase or sell a home, or if you have property anywhere in the upstate to buy or sell, give Cindy Fox Miller and her team a call today and let them go to work for you. Whether it's buying or selling, they will work hard to bring your deal to the table. Call Cindy Fox Miller today at 269-7000. Again, that's 269-7000, and let Cindy Fox Miller and her team go to work for you.
All right. We're back, and we lost. There we go. Last game with some of this equipment. We're gonna do some. We're gonna do some upgrades.
Get some new stuff.
So let's take this time again. Belton Scrap Metal has been with us all year long, and we appreciate them and their support and what they did for us. Again, we know Powdersville Family Chiropractic has been a very big sponsor. We know that Cindy Fox Miller has been a big sponsor in this playoff time, and we appreciate all the sponsorships that have been given to us as it made us be able to come here tonight and bring this broadcast to you, and couldn't do it without those sponsors because it takes, believe it or not, it takes a lot of money to do what we do tonight, and not only that, but don't forget AFD Construction, Jared Spratt, and that group has been really good to us in the playoff season. So, and again, folks, something else we want to talk to you. We're going to start hitting you up very soon. We found out very quickly that this is a very welcome broadcast that many people watch it, not just in the state of South Carolina, but I've seen tonight that we've got people in Florida and Virginia and other places all throughout that are watching, and so it does. We try to raise that money. So if you're interested in being a sponsorship, and I know we gave it out last week, but we had some little difficulties, but you can send an email to wrenbroadcast@gmail.com, wrenbroadcast@gmail.com, and we'll get you all the information, as we know that you want to be a part of this exciting time to be a Hurricane. And so all our sponsorships, we appreciate it greatly. And now we're ready to go. And the other thing, Blake, I got new glasses, and man, this is hurting my ear with my headset. Sorry to complain, but goodness gracious.
And before I was going to say, before we went to break, is this Myrtle Beach team knows how to come back. So 21-7 for this offense is nothing new.
You got to take a timeout out of the timeout because they went rhino, and we called a timeout.
We didn't have enough people.
Yeah. So Coach Tate he real quickly called a timeout as we have a different package that we're sending in on that rhino set, and we couldn't get our guys on, and so Coach Tate did take that timeout there. So I don't know, just trying to catch my breath here. Started the second quarter, ran up 21-7. Got to keep the pressure on defense and just keep doing what we're doing on offense.
Yeah, so far, I mean, really, honestly, it looks like Myrtle Beach knows that the deep balls can get them a lot of yards at once, and they have the big enough receivers to do it at 6'3", 6'4", those type of guys. And with Reinberger throwing the football, I mean, he's going to a big school also. I can't remember the name of it, but him and Luke Dottie are both going to D1 schools, and to be a backup quarterback in high school football and go D1 is a big deal. And he's definitely capable of bringing them back into the state championship football game.
Why does that keep doing that? It's just so weird because
setting in. We're here now.
This looking across to our left, the fairgrounds, they have a big light show over there. Nice little Christmas thing going on. So here comes the Rhino set. Again, just a heavy package. The Hurricanes going to line up to it. Now they're going to switch out of it, and just like that, and they're going to give us 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Again, Coach Mickey Wilson trying to get creative here. Hurricanes showing their normal 3-5 look, and Berger looking to go for the throwback. Not there. And the Hurricanes going to bring him down back to the 30-yard line. And that will be a loss of about 12 on the sack. And Frazier is in the midst of it all.
Yeah, Frazier read that from the get-go. He was lined up on a blitz left side, cut through the middle gap, and got right back there to Berger to bring him down. It's going to be second down and long.
So all the way back to the 30-yard line, make it the 31-yard line. Two receivers to each side. Going to be a draw straight up the middle. He's got running room and lots of it. Inside the 20, makes a move there and gets back to the 19, make it the 18. So he picked up all the yards that they lost on the sack, and it'll bring up a 3rd down now and 10 for the Seahawks.
Good tackle on the edge over there by Nicky Morgan and company. I don't know where that noise is coming from.
I don't know. So it's 3rd down, 10 for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks. Our defense is communicating with one another. Now Frazier's going to come out here on the edge. Shotgun formation. Berger going to roll right. Now it's a draw, back left. Trying to keep guys in space, and we got him. Can we just get him down? And we do, and it'll be a 4th down coming for the Seahawks.
Let's see what they do. They go forward or kick for 3. I think they're going to keep their offense on the field. Big tackle again by Des Frazier. He's been all over the field tonight.
And it's 4th and 9, and they're going to run on. It looks like it'll be the kicker here. And it will be, and they'll set up what will be a 35-yard field attempt for the Seahawks. Snap is down. The kick is up, and it's good. So barely inside that right upright, and so the Seahawks have now got it to 21-10 after the kick by Sullivan Harden, a 35-yard field goal.
Yeah. Big stop from the defense there.
We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
Let me introduce you to Allstate agent Jamie McVeigh. What sets Jamie apart from all the other insurance agents? He offers customers a wide variety of options pertaining to all insurance solutions to meet everyone's need, lifestyle, and budget. Jamie is committed to helping the fine folks of Piedmont achieve their immediate and long-term goals in securing their financial future. If you need options for protecting your personal property or financial resources, let Jamie give you a complimentary review and start protecting everything you worked so hard to acquire. Call Jamie McVeigh with Allstate Insurance today and put your future in good hands. Jamie McVeigh with Allstate, 845-8415. Looking for ways to reduce stress? Let Hobby Connection help you find it. With almost 9,000 square feet, they have hobbies for everyone to enjoy. Radio-controlled cars, planes, drones, helicopters, trains, rockets, Pinewood Derby, racetracks, the list goes on and on. It's a hobby enthusiast paradise located at 4148 Calhoun Memorial Highway in Easley. Go down and check them out, but plan on staying a while. Hobby Connection, your only Hobby Connection.
All right, so welcome back here with 9:55 to go here before the half. And tonight we'll do it a little differently. We will probably try to talk a little bit during the half and try to break some stuff down. And we talk about some stats. We do have some stats. And first quarter stats, there we go, better said than done. Joe Owens, as we know, is having a big night. 13 out of 15 for 177 yards here. in the first quarter of play. Logan Simmons has 5 carries and only 10 yards, so we got to get the running game going a little better there, but Hurricanes have done extremely well throwing the football. It's going to be taken at the 5 by Briggs Cox, up to 10, to 15, 20. Look at him go, 25, and cuts through him at the 35. He's at the 40. He's trying to get to the corner. Now he's going to be brought down, and a flag will be thrown back at the 21. And it looks like it will come back as possibly a block in the back.
Des Frazier's limping.
See where Des got hit. He was laying where the flag was. But let's see what we've got.
I think it's going to be on them. They're talking a
No, it's against the kicking team, blocking the way. So we've got the ball at the 47. Add 15 to that.
They went after Des Frazier's
Yeah, they
knees.
went after Des Frazier's knees on the replay. Holy moly. So that's going to mark the ball all the way down to the 38-yard line of Myrtle Beach, and Joe Owens and this offense will come back out ready to see what can happen. So 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Logan Simmons in the backfield. Drop back, looking to throw. He's going for the deep route, and Tyler Cherry's there. Now it's going to be a fight. Touchdown, Tyler Cherry! Put a cherry on it! Tyler is in the end zone!
That's going to be mossed on Monday Night Football.
Holy moly, I don't believe what I just saw, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Cherry went up and brought the football down, and the Hurricanes are in the end zone.
That is just a man's catch.
There's 3 guys around him. Cherry goes up for it, and boy, he put one on at that time. Touchdown Hurricanes, 27-10 with the extra point by Wilson Guerin to come. Snap down, kick up, and that kick is good. So it is 28-10 in favor of the guys in gold. I saw Cherry in the locker room before the game, and I smacked him on the rear, and I said, I need some cherry to be put on it tonight. And he said a word to me that I don't need to say, but basically it's going to happen, Coach. Well, you just put a cherry on it, son, and that's a big-time play. And any college team that's not picked him up yet, it's your mistake, because he is going to be a player at the next level, and he just showed everybody why.
What a catch in the state championship. And now the Canes are up 28-10 here in Williams-Brice in the second quarter of the 4A state championship. And Tyler has a big smile on his face, getting water. The quarterback said, maybe I could have thrown a little bit deeper, but you still went up, got it.
I mean, what an unbelievable play. So the Hurricanes lead 28-10, still 9:34 to go here in this first half of play. Wilson Guerin set to kick off and going to kick it, and it's going to be taken at the 3. He's up to the 10, the 15, the 20, trying to get to the edge. He's getting there and going to be hit at the 30 as Harrison Morgan puts a hit on him, as the Hurricane, just as a total right now, are playing a whole nother level, as they are just excited to be right here. As Xavier Knox was on the return, but he took a knock as he was hit by Walford commit Harrison Morgan.
And after he flexes, points up to the Jumbotron and says, yeah, you see me.
Reinberger will bring this offense back out, sophomore quarterback. Again, how they've hurt the Hurricanes is on the deep ball so far. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now they're going to give motion, and that's number 6, Ryan Birch, going in motion, so you got 2 receivers to each side. Shotgun formation. We're going to back our receivers. You can see Harrison Morgan backing off. Bert's looking to throw. Berger's going to be brought down as he tucks and runs and going to get to the 35. It'll be just a pickup of 2, and so a success there for this Hurricane defense. At this point, their thing is don't give up anything deep, and as you could see, Harrison Morgan was backing off, and sophomore quarterback has to tuck and run and gets 2 yards.
And a tackle from freshman Logan Schuler.
I want to say hi to my family back home, my wife, Krista, and my 2 boys, Cal and Pierce, all gathered around the TV watching this huge football game tonight. Looking to throw the ball, and it's picked by the Hurricanes. It's picked off, or is it broken up? No, I thought he picked it, but he broke it up. I apologize. Nicky Morgan on the breakup. As far outside of the field, I thought it was picked, but just broken up. But as I was saying, my family's at home tonight, and I want to say hello to them. And hopefully, Mom and boys, will bring us a state championship home tonight. It's 3rd down and 7, and the Hurricane fans on this side, I wish we could pan the crowd. They're all on their feet, begging this defense to do it again. The most excitement that you've ever seen surrounding a Hurricane football program is right here tonight. They are making some noise. And it's shotgun formation for Berger. He's rolling out to his left. Now he's looking to throw back. He's throwing across the middle, and it's incomplete. And it'll bring up a 4th down for the Seahawks, and they'll have to punt the football away.
This defense is playing lights out against this high-powered Myrtle Beach offense that a lot of people said it would be a shootout tonight. And so far, the defense has held Myrtle Beach at 10 points here in the first half.
So here comes the punting unit on for Myrtle Beach. Harrison Morgan back deep. Good snap this time, and it'll be a high spiral. Fair called at the 24, make it the 27, apologize. And that's where this Hurricane offense will come back out on the field again, leading 28-10 with 8:28 to go here in this first half of football. Wow.
I mean, the Canes are playing perfect on every level, every position, special teams, offense, defense, and it is a great sight to see.
2 receivers to each side. Again, this Hurricane offense trying to get more points before this half ends. Logan Simmons is your back. Joe's looking to throw, and that should have been a pass interference as he had his arms wrapped all around him, but no call there, and now he's going to give Cherry a few choice words and still talking to him as they go back to the line of scrimmage.
Replay that touchdown.
Cherry's just taking it, but, that's okay. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now Joe sees something he likes, and he's going to auto off to his receivers. Shotgun formation. Bringing pressure. Joe's got to get rid of it. He does get rid of it. That's Eli Wilson in and out of the hands at the 40. And it'll be a 3rd down now for this Hurricane offense. That was right on the hands of Eli, but unable to make that play. It's 3rd down. Now across the way, the Seahawks. Fans are getting on their feet, begging their defense to make a play on 3rd down. 2 receivers to each side. Joe drops back, looks to throw, and just underthrown, trying to get it to Cherry. Had to rush it a little bit, getting some pressure, and so the punting unit will have to come on for the Hurricane, and Wilson Guerin will come out and do those duties, and Carson Galloway will snap.
First punt of the night for the Canes.
Again, if you follow Wren football, just because the punting unit's on doesn't mean that we're going to punt the football. The problem is I'm way up top, and I can't always tell you what's going to happen. And I do see right now we haven't called it yet, and it is going to just be a straight punt as we waited to see what we had, and they've backed off some coverage. And let's see, here's a low snap, and Wilson's going to have to run with the football. He's at the 30. He's going to be brought down there as there's a low snap, and he couldn't get it away. And another turnover on the special teams side tonight. Myrtle Beach had one, and we had one as a low snap, and Wilson had to pick it up, had pressure on him, and wasn't able to get away, so he decides to run and gets to the 30, but not near enough for that first down, so Myrtle Beach now will take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line of the Hurricanes.
Defense needs to make another big stop here.
Ryan Berger comes out and leads this offense, 2 receivers to each side. Showing pressure, and now we got a whistle. We got movement, I believe, against Myrtle Beach. It will be false start against the offense, so that'll back them up. And it'll bring up a 1st down and 15 now. Again, if you're just joining us, 8:03 to go. Hurricanes lead 28-10 in this state championship. 8:03 to go to the first half. Snap back, another draw, and trying to get up to the 30, and he'll get inside the 30 to the 29, and that'll be all that Feaster gets. You can see what they're trying to do is they're trying to run some delay with their handoffs to try to get that over pursuit by that defensive front and linebackers, and had a little bit of success with that this evening.
Attack from Des Frazier and Carson Galloway once again.
Again, Mickey Wilson, the tremendous football coach at Myrtle Beach High School. He's had great success there, so he's not something that's going to calm him. He's going to be able to, or disturb him. He's going to calm his guys, and they're going to give some great effort tonight. Shotgun formation again for Berger. 2 receivers to each side. Berger rolling out to his right, going to throw up top and trying to go deep, and now we got flags, and they're –
But a good play from Chavis Edwards. You can't really do anything. Might as well take 15.
and it'll be pass interference against the Hurricanes.
15 is 100 times better than a touchdown. And he just got beat over the top. I don't know what that noise is, but we'll figure it out. It's going to be pass interference on Chavis Edwards. Or no, Nicky Morgan, my bad. Said Chavis Edwards. It was on Nicky in the end zone. But these wide receivers are big. And it looks like Tyler Cherry's lined up at corner.
They're very athletic.
And he is. He took the place of Chavis Edwards.
3 receivers to the right now for Berger. 1 receiver up top. Going to be given. And
Carson Galloway
comes up with a big hit as he hit big number 32. That's Ben Harriet on the carry. And he got maybe a half a yard, but hello, meet Mr. Galloway.
Yeah, I think the Canes defense, I think they decided Chavis Edwards is getting beat a little bit too much. They want to put the bigger, faster Tyler Cherry out there at corner to match the size and speed.
So the clock's rolling with 6:40 to go here. Second quarter, Hurricanes lead 28-10. Shotgun formation. Snap back. Berger's looking to throw. Pump fakes. Now he has his guy, and Cherry hits him at the 9, and he'll go down there. And it'll be a pickup of about 6, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Seahawks. Here comes the Rhino package.
And they're going to sub in Eli Wilson at DN.
And they bring in the Rhino package, and we get our guys off the field this time. Snap back, going left side behind those big blockers, and he'll get the 1st down inside the 5. And it'll be 1st and goal for the Seahawks. Xavion Knox on the carry for Myrtle Beach. He's been the guy tonight. Rashad Feaster has been pretty much their guy too this year, but Knox has got most of the carries this evening. Looks like I might have called it a little early. They're going to bring it out for a measurement here, but I thought he had it. Keith's down there, but Keith can't talk to us, so he's looking at us, and well, it is going to be a 1st down. I want to thank Dr. Marion Williams for me to be able to see that. So Rhino package again, straight up the middle this time, dragging that pile inside the 3, maybe close to the 2, and that's where it'll bring up 2nd down and goal. And all they do in that Rhino package is bring in those heavy guys and just try to push on you. And it'll bring up a 2nd down this time, and our defense is going to have to lay down. Again, the same thing. Knox in the backfield will take the direct snap. Now it's going right side, trying to get to the edge, and he'll get there, and it'll be a touchdown for Knox. And touchdown for the Seahawks, and they celebrate across the way and have cut that lead down to 28-16 with the extra point left to come.
Knox just a little too fast for the edge guys.
So Sullivan Harden will come on and try to add the extra point. Snap back, and the kick is up, and it's good. So with 5:12 to go here, Mickey Wilson and his Seahawks have cut that lead down. It's now 28-17. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey, Cane fans, looking for ways to enhance the appearance of your lawn and outdoor living space? Call DNS Lawn Care and Landscaping. With over 35 years experience in residential and commercial lawn care, DNS does it all. From designing your perfect flower and shrub beds to building that elaborate outdoor kitchen patio you've always dreamed of. DNS will do it right the first time, so for all your lawn care and landscaping needs, call DNS Lawn Care and Landscaping at 864-303-3543. Again, that's 864-303-3543. Mention you heard about them right here on the Canes Football Network and receive 10% off the already low price.
If you enjoy decorating your lawn with natural earth elements, then Earth Products is your one-stop shop for stone, gravel, mulch, pine needles, compost, soil, sands, and boulders. They ensure you receive only the finest materials. Give Earth Products a visit today at 1509 Gentry Memorial Highway in Easley. Again, that's Earth Products in Easley. It's only natural to choose Earth Products.
All right, welcome back here to Williams-Brice Stadium, Columbia, South Carolina. The state championship for 4A classification, and it's your Hurricanes leading 28-17 as we prepare here for kickoff and waiting for the TV timeout. Again, thank you to everybody tonight that's listening, and thank you for the text messages and all that you sent. I want to give a special shout-out to Judd Allen, one of our former baseball players, tremendous young man, tremendous guy, and appreciate you listening to us, Judd, and I hope we can bring it home again. We are doing our best here tonight to bring these Hurricanes, hopefully what will be a state championship, as they lead 28-17 here with 5:12 to go here, second quarter. So set to kick off, and here we go. It's high end over end kick, and it's boomed, and it'll go out of the back of the end zone, and so the Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, last drive just couldn't get any passes going or complete. Eli Wilson got one and hit in his hands for a first down and dropped it, and then the other two just a little miscommunication. And then, of course, the punt was low, and Wilson had to run it. And Myrtle Beach had great field position on the last touchdown drive.
So Joe Owens brings this offense back out. And Seahawks across the way trying to urge on their Seahawk defense. Two receivers to the right, and Logan Simmons going to get the carry and make a move at the 20 and get up to about the 22, and it'll be run out of bounds there. And actually, they say stayed in bounds. It'll be at the 23-yard line, a pickup of 3 for Logo, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 7 now for the Hurricanes. Joe Owens got this offense ready to go again. Two receivers to the right, and we jump as we had two guys on the right side of a line that thought that they had the same cadence and no avail, and it'll be a false start against the Hurricanes, and it'll back us up 5 yards, and it'll take us back to the 18-yard line. There's a discussion. Not real sure what the discussion would be.
Deciding if defensive lineman made them jump.
They're telling their defense to get away. So we'll see what they call here. They're still talking it out. And let's see. A lot of conversation for what looked to me to be a false start, but no, it's going to be marked off against Myrtle Beach here, folks.
Neutral zone infraction.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, which is a 15-yarder, evidently cadence. Maybe they called it cadence. Unsportsmanlike, and that'll be a 15-yard penalty. So forget the 5 yards on the Hurricanes. It's a 15-yarder against Myrtle Beach. So two receivers to the right, one to the left. Eli Wilson is your tight end over left, and Logan Simmons is your back. And waiting the head official to get it started for play here on this last game of the high school season. Wren's playing in it. Shotgun formation. Joe's going to let it ride to Logan. He's going to get to the 40 and hold on to the football, get up to the 43, and that's where he'll go down there. And what looked like about a 5-yard pickup, and it will be for the Hurricanes, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 5 with 4:30 to go here, second quarter. Again, we don't have Keith on the sideline just because of the distance that we're away, but we are going to try to get head football coach Jeff Tate if we can before half. Look at the throw, and Cherry was kind of held there, couldn't get to his route, and incomplete, and so it'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 for this Hurricane. Want to keep that ball in our hands and keep moving it down, and the Hurricanes need to expand that lead back up. 2 receivers to each side. Joe's going to roll out right, looking to throw. Has this guy, Eli Wilson, but a flag down. And let's see, that's in the area of holding. It was incomplete, actually, off the hands of Eli Wilson. It looked like a hold, and it will be against the Hurricanes. And they will, looks like they will decline it. And it'll bring up 4th down and 5 for the Hurricanes. So 4th and 5, and the punting unit will come on, and Wilson Guerin will come on again. And Carson Galloway will snap. So what the Hurricane offense was so good in the first quarter, and the last 2 possessions hasn't turned out well. So let's look down and see what we got here. And we got a regular punt coming as got the signal given and snap back. This time a good snap. Good and punt. Wilson's at high, nice turnover, and it takes a Myrtle Beach bounce and now a Hurricane bounce, and it'll go dead about the 29-yard line. And that's where Myrtle Beach will take over 1st and 10, and sophomore quarterback Rob Berger will lead them out. Again, a lot to say about Wilson Guerin. He is a 4A Specialist Player of the Year. Such a nice kid, and talked to him before the game when we were at the field house earlier, and he's just a delightful young man. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Again, a delay, left side, and the Hurricanes come up and get him out after a 1 yard of pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 9 as on the carry there again for the Seahawks is Ben Harriet.
Des Frazier and Reed Morrissey on the tackle.
5'6". What it says here is short in stature, 5'6", 150, what it says on their roster. Junior running back. 3:20 to go, and Myrtle Beach not in a big-time hurry. Now they break out quick, and they're going to spread us out with 3 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Berger's in shotgun formation. Drops back. He's looking to throw, going to go across the middle, and incomplete. As he was trying to get his guy across the middle was Berger, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for this Hurricane defense, and Eli Wilson will check in as well as Tyler Cherry will check in.
And a good break on the ball from Briggs Cox.
It's 3rd down and 9 with 3:01 to go here in this first half of play. Hurricanes lead 28-17. They'd love to get the football back here and have another opportunity before half to get some points on the board. Shotgun snap. Berger drops back. Getting pressure. Eli Wilson gets a hold of him, and then here comes the rest of the group to clean it up. And that will be a sack all the way back to the 20-yard line.
Eli Wilson is a force to be reckoned with anywhere on the field, but especially at defensive end these last few weeks. And Carson Galloway cleaned up the mess.
So it'll bring up 4th down, 2:30, and the clock rolling. Snap back, and we had some pressure, but not able to get it there. And we're going to fair catch it is Harrison Morgan, and a hit and no flag. There comes the flag as it was hit. Goodness gracious, what a hit on Harrison Morgan as he fair caught, and Harrison comes off holding his shoulder. And that'll be an unsportsmanlike or a personal foul, and the Hurricanes will have it at the 35-yard line. No, they waved it off. They waved it off. They waved it off. Okay.
Harrison did sell it a little bit, but, I mean, still, you're not allowed to hit a player after he fair catches it. It wasn't as bad.
Yeah. Joe's back in shotgun formation, rolling out right, looking to throw. Going to go up top, takes a hit, and because of that hit, he throws it out of bounds. And Joe took a hit back at the 40. And this Myrtle Beach defense is playing with a little bit of energy right now.
Yeah, this Myrtle Beach team all year has been based off swagger with Luke Dottie at the helm. And they're kind of bringing that swagger back here in the first half.
2 receivers to each side. Shotgun formation. Joe Owens. Drops back, looks to throw, going to hit his Noah Black out of the backfield. Noah will get down to the 46. But that's about it. And that's where the Hurricanes will have it 3rd down and call it a long 5.
Tackled by T.J. Austin for the Seahawks.
It's 3rd down, 2 receivers to each side. Joe rolling out to his left, getting pressure. He's going to have to run. Now he's running for his life, and he's going to have the first down and more. He's at the 30 and going to step out of bounds there. Holy moly, look at him go.
What a run. Turned on the Jets there for a second, did JoJo.
So 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes at the 30 with 1:41 to go here, second quarter. Hurricanes trying to get that lead. A little expanded here before the half. Myrtle Beach will get the kickoff when we start the second half. Joe drops back, steps in the pocket, looking to throw, and trying to get it to Cherry, but nothing there as he is number 3 continues. Lugo just continues to talk.
That throw was a little late by Owens, but had to make a decision fast.
So 3 receivers will be up top. That'll be Williman, Wilson, and Black, and Cherry's your lone receiver down closest to you. Shotgun formation. Drops back. Now he's going to have to step up in the pocket, going to be hit from the backside, and he'll go down at the 33-yard line.
Let's see if Myrtle Beach takes a timeout.
And so this defense from Myrtle Beach, after a big first quarter and the start of second, has turned it on defensively, and the Hurricanes not able to get anything going with 1:13 to go. It's 3rd down and 12 now. The Hurricanes want to extend this drive. They've got to get the ball basically inside the 20-yard line of the Seahawks.
They're trying to waste some time.
Clock rolls down to 1 minute. 2 receivers to each side. Logan Simmons is your back. Drops back, looks to throw, steps up in the pocket, has his guy. That's Cherry, and just at the last moment, Lugo steps in and breaks it up, and it'll bring up a 4th down, and let's see what Jeff Tate decides to do here. He had his guy for just a moment, Cherry, but he was unable to hook up with him, and Lugo closed and broke it up. So 4th down, and Coach Tate will keep the offense on the field. As it's a long field goal attempt, about 50, and that's just a bit out of Wilson's range tonight. Shotgun formation. Looks like they're going to bring pressure. They are bringing pressure, and Joe's going to have to get rid of it. He's got his guy at the 30. He's at the 25. Get there, Logan, and I think he's going to be just about a half a yard short as he comes up at about the 20.5-yard line, and he had to get to the 20.
A perfect tackle.
He had to get to the 20, and he got to about the 20.5, and it'll be a turnover on down with 35 seconds to go.
Just got to play back and keep the secondary deep. Don't let anything get over your head or past you. With 35 seconds to go. Can't let any late points be put on the board here.
So the Hurricane defense going to send them out. Again, just about a half yard short, folks, and it's right here I'm sitting on the 20-yard line, and literally it's a football short of what would have been a first down and kept the drive going for the Hurricanes. 2 receivers to each side. Going to be a run. Hurricanes got to get him. He's at the 35, the 40, and going to be dragging the Hurricanes all the way out to the 45-yard line. And with 25 seconds to go, Myrtle Beach is going to call a timeout, and they have some momentum going and looking to close this lead down before the half.
And Dottie's the first person to meet him at the 45.
Again, I think the Hurricanes were expecting more of a pass, and they run that delay again. And
a lot of teams, I mean, you just run the football there to see if you can get a big chunk play when they're looking for the pass, and that's exactly what Myrtle Beach got. Now they can throw it around the field a few times with 25 seconds to go.
25 seconds to go. Hurricanes lead 28-17. Myrtle Beach has 2 timeouts left. Wren has 1 timeout left. And
I thought Myrtle Beach called one earlier in the first quarter.
Well, maybe they did. They just didn't take it off the board. I'm reading the board. I'm trusting those guys running the scoreboard. So the ball's placed at the 44-yard line of Myrtle Beach. 25 seconds to go before the half. Hurricanes trying to get a stop here before we go in for the break. Empty set. Drops back, looks to throw. He's hit, and it's caught, and now he pitches it back. Holy moly. And it's going to be – he pitched it back and lost yards, but Myrtle Beach will take a timeout. He caught it, and he's going to be up to the 49-yard line of the Hurricanes. But as he was going down, he turned around and flipped it to the next guy coming.
More like a play to win a game.
Yeah, that's Feaster, and Feaster gets brought down by a host of Hurricanes.
As Des Frazier laid a hit on Berger as he released that football, and the weird hook and ladder trick play doesn't really work out for the Seahawks.
Well, that exactly was a hook and ladder. 14 seconds to go here. Keep them out of the end zone. The other thing you got to remember, they got a great kicker, so I would say that he would be good from 40 in.
Yeah. As a big name that's shocking me right now that we haven't really called is Reed Morrissey. I mean, he's made a lot of big plays here in the playoffs, some interceptions, some pick sixes. It hasn't really been able to get in there and get any tackles or make any big plays. It really haven't went his way tonight so far, as Myrtle Beach has 14 seconds to try to put points on the board.
So Berger will bring this offense out, and he'll have in his backfield there, he'll have number 32, Ben Harriet.
Here comes Dez.
And he's going to have to run out of the pocket. Now he's got plenty of running room. He's going to get all the way down to the 35-yard line with 6 seconds to go.
Let's see if they run one more.
They run one more, or they run their kicker on.
They got a timeout, so.
Going to be down at the 35 with 6 seconds to go.
Might try to run it one more time and get it where the kicker wants it and then call a timeout. But that's if you get tackled before the 6 seconds runs out. If you're the defense, you try to hold them in play for as long as there is 6 seconds.
Snap back. They're looking to go. There's holding. No holding.
Tom's going to run out.
Going to throw it up and almost caught, but broken up, incomplete. And there's holding. Coach Tate is livid. He is livid that the holding call was not called. We're going to try to hear from head coach Tate. Go see if we can get head football coach Jeff Tate.
Tough first half at the end, but we played great first. Yeah, we did. We played pretty good. Thing is we gave them too many big plays, and we turned it over on points. We can't do that.
All right, that's head football coach Jeff Tate. We're doing the best we can to let you hear from him. Cell
Sorry
service.
if your ears are
hurting,
bleeding.
but Hurricanes lead here 28-17. Myrtle Beach will get the ball, and man, we got another half to play here. We'll take about a 10-minute break. We'll come back in about 10 minutes, and we'll give you our first half highlights and talk about first half stats. Again, Hurricanes lead 28-17. State championship halftime. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, welcome back here as we get ready for second half. And as we do that, we do have some halftime stats for you tonight to give out. And so we want to look at those halftime stats. Again, after the first quarter, Joe was 13 out of 15 for 173 yards. And now Joe stands at 16 out of 26 for 231. And, that makes a big difference because they did some things differently on defense side of the football and kind of shut us down a little bit. But this is what it looks like for the Hurricanes. Joe also is our leading rusher with 21 yards on the ground. Logan Simmons has 7 carries for 18 yards. Again, already pre-mentioned that Joe's 16 out of 26 for 231 has 4 TDs. Our leading receiver tonight so far, Tyler Cherry, 6 receptions for 93 yards. He has 2 touchdowns and a 38-yard. What was a 38-yard touchdown was the long one. And then Eli Wilson has 3 catches for 43 yards. And Noah Black has 3 for 13 yards. And Hayden Williman has 2 for 57 yards. And, of course, the 51-yard touchdown that was the big play of the first half to get the Hurricanes on the board. We have 1 punt for the night for 28 yards. Of course, we had the bad snap that kept the Hurricanes from getting that punt off, and so that's what we have on there. On Myrtle Beach side of the football, not much different. They've kind of spread the love out. All their guys, it's crazy. Knox has 25 yards on the ground. Ben Harriet has 24 yards. Feaster has 22 yards, and the quarterback has 16 yards on the ground. And in the air, Ryan Berger is 6 out of 13 for 105 yards with a long of 59, and he's been sacked 3 times. Overall, the yardage, it stands in the Hurricanes' favor right now. The Hurricanes have run 38 plays for 267 yards, and Myrtle Beach has run 32 plays for 168 yards. So Hurricanes still lead on the scoreboard 28-17, and they also lead in the stat category as well. And we're just about ready for kickoff, and Blake 24 minutes away from what can be a memorable night for the Hurricanes if we can find some way to finish this thing out.
Yeah, got to keep fighting, keep playing the Canes offense that they've done all year, putting more points on the board after halftime. Every game this year, the Canes have played a lot better in the second half than they did in the first half, and hopefully that rings true here in the biggest game of the year in Columbia.
So the Hurricanes will kick off to start the second half as Wilson Guerin has set the ball on the 40-yard line, and we'll see what we get here, whether we get with a pooch or whether we go deep, and see special teams coordinator Randy Thompson making his way down, and it is going to be a line drive kick, going to be taken at the 10, up to the 15, the 20, going to try to cut his way back, but nowhere to go as the Hurricanes wrap him up at about the 22-yard line, and that's where Myrtle Beach will take over on the first series of the second half. Again, Hurricanes lead 28-17 as we get ready for the second half of ball. Don't go anywhere. Could be interesting.
Tackle from Briggs Cox and Des Frazier on that kickoff return.
I'm getting texts like, what's the score? What's the score? Well, sorry. You shouldn't be at the Clemson game. You should be here. So Hurricanes are ready to go on defense here as Berger's in shotgun formation, has 2 receivers to each side. Let's see what they come out, the adjustments they make. I can already see the adjustment here. Shaheem Scotland coming hard, and they've got the screen set up, but nice return there from Logan Schuler, the freshman, as he gets back on coverage and what could have been a big pickup on the play. And instead, the Myrtle Beach Seahawks will get 3, and it'll be a 2nd down and 7 now for the Seahawks.
And the freshman DN Logan Schuler is going to have a long and illustrious career here at Wren High School in his playing days.
Freshman.
Yeah.
2 receivers to each side. Berger in shotgun formation. Looking to throw and drops back and has his guy on the edge, and he'll catch it at the 32 and step out of bounds there. And that'll be close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. And I believe it will be enough for the first down, and it'll be a first down for the Seahawks.
Catch from J.J. Jones.
Again, just talking in the press box area, everybody's like, Myrtle Beach is not going to go away, and they're exactly right. They have not went away. They trailed. The Hurricanes did get up 28-10, and now it's 28-17, and Hurricanes need to stop here on defense as we begin this second half. showing pressure, drop back off. Looks like they're trying to set something up. Berger's just going to have to get rid of it and throws it out of bounds. And now we got a flag. And let's see, there's a flag at the 32. What's the call going to be?
Shouldn't it be intentional grounding?
Well, he had a guy in the area.
Or holding.
Wait.
Legal man downfield is what the white hat says.
Legal man downfield. Why is he asking their bench? He should be asking our bench. Oh,
That's the call he made, but now he's walking over there.
Yeah, he was confused. He walked all the way over to Myrtle Beach sideline, and he goes, wrong side. And anyway, Coach Tate is going to – it is going to be an eligible receiver downfield. So it'll back him up 5 yards. It'll be first down and 15.
This Luke Dottie is huge. Looking at him on the jumbotron.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Surprised he didn't dress tonight. They
talked a lot.
Talked a lot about it. And of course, I think really truly there was never a chance he was going to play, but boy, there's a lot of talk about it. So Myrtle Beach comes out. Now they'll send motion, give 3 guys up top. And the Hurricanes going to show pressure here, and Shaheem Scotland's coming. Now they're going to do the throwback, and the Hurricanes trying to get there. They'll wrap him up, but he's going to drag us all the way out to the 36. And good pickup there. Looks like it'll be about an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be now second down and 7 for the Seahawks.
J.J. Jones also makes that catch, and Logan Schuler, the freshman, makes another tackle.
So now it's second down and 7 as the Myrtle Beach Seahawks have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Briggs Cox coming over, and looks like they're going to bracket coverage this side. And we got an inside receiver here. Now we're going to switch out and go across the middle, and that's caught. It's going to be up to the 42, maybe the 43. We say we had the football, but they say no, his forward progress was down, and so it'll be a first down for the Seahawks as it's out to the 43-yard line. 10:09 to go here.
As Briggs Cox made that tackle.
And looking at the replay, he was down and unable to get that turnover. Now they're going, looks like they throw so many formations at you. They switch you around. Now they're going to go 3 receivers to the right. We only have 1 guy over here covering. Now we're going to slip some guys out there and show him pressure on the backside. There he comes, and Berger's hit as he throws. And there's only 1 guy there, and that's Tyler Cherry, intercepted. He's at the 30, stiff arms a guy at the 34, up to the 45, and goes out of bounds at the 50. And we have a flag back at the 46 and a loss of helmet as Hurricanes are going to have the football, but let's see what the flag is.
And there's still Seahawks over here with the officials.
It's going to be against the Hurricanes as they're backing it up, but a big turnover. We've been asking for them, and there the Hurricanes come up with it. Tyler Cherry with a big interception as he stiff arms a guy and then makes his way up the sideline. But let's see what kind of flag we got here, and they're going to call.
Blindside block.
Blindside block. And that'll be a 15-yarder, so what would have been on the 46 will mark us back at the 31. And that's where Joe Owens will bring this offense out. First down and 10, 9:33 to go here. Hurricanes need to get away, find some way to get on the scoreboard after being shut down most of the second quarter. 2 receivers to each side, shotgun formation for Joe. He's going to keep it this time, looking to throw, throws across the middle. Tyler Cherry in traffic makes the catch. Somebody signed that guy. And he's up to the 40-yard line, a pickup of 9, and it'll bring up second down and 1. He's tough.
Playing both sides of the ball in the biggest game of the year.
Shotgun formation again, kept by Joe. This time Joe's going to get sacked back at the 35. We run, that was an RPO, and just before he could do anything, he had pursuit. And so what was a second down and 1, now it's going to bring up a third down and 6.
Jaron Parker makes that sack.
Shotgun formation again. 2 receivers to each side. Logan Simmons is your back. Joe drops back, pump, fakes, throws, and now it's going back to Eli and unable to catch up with him at the 46 of Myrtle Beach, and it's going to bring up a 4th down, and the punting unit will have to come on, and the Hurricane offense can't get anything going on this first drive in the 3rd quarter.
As me and Keith Evans were talking about during halftime, I mean, these refs are kind of letting the corners and wide receivers go at it for the first 5 yards, and Eli Wilson, Tyler Cherry kind of get their arms held a lot in the first 5 yards of contact and nothing really being called.
So Wilson Guerin will come on, and this will be a punt. Snap back and punt it away, and nice booming kick by Wilson. Going to be taken at the 19. The Hurricane coverage is there, blocking the back, and the guy they blocked in the back made the tackle. And so that'll be a penalty on top of it as he's brought down at the 18. They add 10 on it, and they're going to start at the 8.
As this defense, again, is put in a situation where they need to make a stop and not let the Myrtle Beach Seahawks score and get themselves back in this football game down 11, as it's 28-17 here in the 3rd.
So that'll back them up actually to the 9. And it'll be up 1st and 10 for Berger in this offense for the Seahawks. And we got a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in just a moment.
Cox & Cole, Attorneys at Law, is a proud supporter of Wren football. If you're in need of big-time legal representation from small-town lawyers, call Cox & Cole, Attorneys at Law, located in downtown Williamson, South Carolina. With combined 35-plus years experience serving in a wide range of areas, including criminal defense, family law, real estate, wills and probate, and personal injury cases, call Cox & Cole at 864-847-9289. Again, that's Cox & Cole, Attorney at Law, at 864-847-9289. Hey, Cane fans, looking for ways to enhance the appearance of your lawn and outdoor living space? Call DNS Lawn Care and Landscaping. With over 35 years experience in residential and commercial lawn care, DNS does it all. From designing your perfect flower and shrub beds to building that elaborate outdoor kitchen patio you've always dreamed of. DNS will do it right the first time. So for all your lawn care and landscaping needs, call DNS Lawn Care and Landscaping at 864-303-3543.
All right, we're back here as Myrtle Beach takes over their second possession of the second half. 8:27 to go. Hurricanes continue to lead 28-17. But Hurricanes did get an interception a moment ago, but then unable to do anything offensively, and so Myrtle Beach has the football back. Again, a run, and the Hurricanes had him in the backfield, spins off the tackle, makes his way over the right side. Now he cuts it back, gets up to the 18, and he'll be hit there. But Blake, goodness gracious, we had him back about the 9.
Des Frazier and Malik Mattress came screaming through the middle and just couldn't bring him down. Briggs Cox makes a big tackle to make it 2nd down and 2.
Looks like they're going to bring in their Rhino package here. And exactly what they did. That's their heavy package, and it's a 2nd down and 2. And Knox in the backfield. He takes it, has a hole left side. He's got a lot of running room. He's at the 35, the 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, and he's going to go all the way, and that's going to be a Myrtle Beach touchdown as he goes all the way for what will be a run of 78 yards for a touchdown.
And they said during halftime the Seahawks won't go away, and now they're back.
Definitely not going away. What was an 18-point lead now is looking to be cut to 4. Actually, they're going to go for 2 here.
Trying to make it a field goal game.
It looks like
Knox is back out there.
they're going under center here and going to be play action, looking to throw, and throws it up in the end zone and incomplete. And so it will remain a 5-point game as the 2-point conversion no good. And so 28-23, and the Hurricanes will try to get something. Blake just not able to get anything going offensively right now.
This Myrtle Beach defense has definitely stepped up right before halftime, and here again to open up the second half. And no one's really getting open, or Joe's not getting enough time to be able to get it to those guys. And the running game also hasn't been getting going here to open up the second half. So not a lot working for this Canes offense so far.
So Myrtle Beach fans across the way making some noise. PA guy here's jazzing the fans up a little bit, I guess.
7:42 to go. Canes up 28-23. So we'd like to thank our sponsors that made this happen.
We do. Well, again, all those people that made this possible tonight. Of course, Belton Scrap Metal's been with us all year long. Powdersville Family Chiropractic has been a great sponsor for us in this postseason as well. Just so many of you that have done it, and we appreciate it. AFD Construction, your ceiling, acoustical ceilings, any kind of sheetrock work, they can help you with that. So please let them know that you heard it here and give them some business. I'm going to have somebody look at my ceiling this week. Mr. Jared Spratt from AFD Construction is going to come out and help me, I hope, get my ceiling fixed up. So appreciate all of them. Again, it costs here, and if you're interested in being a sponsor next year, we plan on doing it again. Again, wrenbroadcast@gmail.com. And here goes the kick. It's high end over in. It's going to go hit on the O in the end zone and will be a touchback. And so Joe Owens will bring this offense back out and see if we can get something going here for the first time, since that first drive in Tyler Cherry, what mossed the guys, you said, then it's been not much since then. So three receivers to the right, one to the left. Got a pod set over here closest to us. Joe going to keep it. Nope. Give it to Logan Simmons. He's at the 25, the 30. The 35, give him a 40 and a 20-yard pickup for Logan Simmons. And the Hurricanes have positive yards on the ground. Big run there from Logan Simmons.
So that'll open up the offense here.
Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Joe ready to go again. This time Joe drops back, looking to throw, has some time. Now he's getting pressure, has to get out of the pocket, can't find a guy. Now he sees Eli Wilson inside Myrtle Beach territory at the 45. Look at Eli fight all the way down inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. And App State, you're getting an All-American.
You thought App State was good this year. Wait till they get Eli Wilson.
They mark him down at the 37-yard line. Hurricanes ready to go now. Three receivers up top. One to the left, one to the right. Going to be given to Logan Simmons, right side. He's at the 30, inside the 30, the 25. Give him the 24, and that's a big pickup of about 12 on the play. Yeah. Give him 13 and a first down for the Hurricanes as they have it at the 24-yard line. And Myrtle Beach has somebody on down. Got a guy hurt down there. That's number 7. Jerome Parker is your injured defensive back, and he is in a lot of pain.
And Simmons, the running back, got his first offer last week from Brevard College, who's offered a lot of Canes lately. Des Frazier also.
Des Frazier. I mean, he
deserves a lot better.
I know, but goodness gracious.
Logan Simmons has really come on. I think Simmons shines brightest when the game is bigger. He played the best game he had against Daniel in that big shootout comeback game. Had a great game against BHP, and he's ran very well here in the playoffs and making a lot of noise here with 6:56 to go in the second half and the third quarter. The Canes are up 28-23.
We need to get an answer here. Hey, me. Hey, I like it when we were
up big,
blowing people out, and we could just talk about whatever,
We had a lot of fun conversations.
It has been a fun season, and regardless, the Hurricanes have made themselves known tonight, and hopefully we come out with a victory. But man, what a bit of pride of this community has been, and just hope they can finish the deal here as they are up 5 right now, 28-23 with 6:56 to go here in this third quarter. You would like to see that. I like to see that 2-score lead at all times, and I know right now it's really a closer game than what we wanted a moment ago when it was 28-10. And now we look like we've got some jumping going on there. Yep, exactly what happened. Illegal motion against us, false start, so that'll back us up to the 34 now. So it'll bring up first down and 15. Clock rolling with 6:46 to go. Joe's telling his receivers what he wants. Now he's ready to go. Drops back. He's looking to throw, getting pressure. Tries to hook up with Logan Simmons and unable to do so. If he gets Logan there, we got some yardage, but just overthrew as he was being pressured as he tried to release the ball, and they're bringing some pressure on Joe right now, which has really caused him to have some timing issues with trying to hook up with his guys. 3 receivers to the left now. That's a pod set over there. Hayden Williman is your lone receiver. Logan Simmons in the backfield with Joe Owens. Joe claps his hands, looks ready to go. He has his guy at the 30. There's nobody there. 20, 15, 10. Get down there close, and he'll go out of bounds at the 9-yard line, and the Hurricanes will have it first and goal from the 9.
A Belton Metal first down from Noah Black.
Belton Metal. Thank you.
I got you.
Ready to go. Myrtle Beach was not set. Logo.
Logan.
Touchdown, Logan Simmons. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Go, Logo, go.
As I said, shines brightest when the games are the biggest. And that drive was all Logan Simmons as he had 3 big first down runs, and he caps it off with a touchdown to put the Canes up 34-23.
They just caught Myrtle Beach out of whack on that, and that's just the best way to say it. They were not set. We got the ball, gave the ball to Logan, and he danced literally into the end zone. Wilson Guerin set the kick. Snap down, kick is up, and it is good. And so it's now 35-23, and the Hurricanes answer in a big, big way.
As they get the push-up board out.
Yeah, they've been pushing them out.
Jalen Owens.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Don't hurt yourself, son.
I don't need you for basketball.
Yeah, they didn't put up at 106 on the board last night.
Josh Owens and Bryce McGowan's putting on a show.
I mean, it's
big time for Kane Sports.
Logo, love to see it.
Yeah.
Good kid.
Great career.
So
really
the Hurricanes, again, expanded it to 12. And making the world in South Carolina know who the guys in gold are for sure tonight. Wilson Guerin set the kick. Let's see what we get. Look like we're going to get what we've been getting all evening, and that's going to be over to the right hash, and it's fumbled there but picked up. He's trying to get the left side, and we've covered it well, and he's going to get to the 16-yard line, and that's all. And boy, we have made some adjustments on kickoffs, and it is showing right now.
This Canes defense has had its trouble here to open up the second half, but need to get some time, ran off, and get a big stop here to get the offense the ball back.
Another Seahawk down. He'll get up and walk off on his own power.
Number 22, Jalen Sparkman.
I don't mean to be any other way, but I really feel like that for the past 12 hours I've been in a dream. It's just surreal that this is where we are and these Hurricanes are playing the way they are, and just hope we can finish the deal here. Berger in shotgun formation. Drops back, looking to throw, has time, is closing on his pocket, and almost picked off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Hurricanes in the area.
Reed Morrissey almost had himself another pick here in the postseason.
I tell you, Reed Morrissey is one that somebody is going to find out next year. They should find out now. But, man, that kid is a player too.
He's not just a football player, a top-tier baseball player. Helped the Canes this year as he transferred from JO, man, and he has made an immediate impact. Second down and 10, 5:59 here to go in the third.
2 receivers to each side. Berger going to drop back, looking to throw. He's going to sling it. Got his guy there. We had we can't get him down. We had soft coverage, and finally Carson Galloway comes in and lays the wood, but be a first down pickup. Just very soft coverage over there on that.
Canes trying not to get beat deep, and now they're starting to give up the short stuff.
3 down linemen for the Hurricanes, and Berger's going to give it away this time. Right side, and can't get Malik Mattress trying to run him down, and going right side and going to get across the 40 up to the 43. But that's going to bring up another first down after a pickup of 13.
Tonight, a lot of people didn't know that Feaster would be the guy that shows out for Myrtle Beach, and so far Feaster's been an animal.
We got a Hurricane down.
Looks like.
I can't see that far.
Thought it was Harrison Morgan at first, but.
Oh, Harrison's there. Where's Nicky?
Yeah.
Nicky's there. Try to see who's not there. Dez is there.
Maybe Shaheem. I don't see Shaheem over here in the huddle. It might be Scotland.
It's over far on the 40.
Usually you notice Shaheem pretty immediately with the dreadlocks, and don't see him right now in the huddle.
Okay, thank you. All right, we got Malik Mattress down. Thank you. Our spotter went to the sidelines, and so we lost our spotter just when we needed him. He's listening to us down there, and thank you. And I get a text. We got people looking out from us all over the place. Thank you. Taking it as Malik Mattress. I hate to see that. Doesn't look good. No weight on his.
They have the Jumbotron all over Luke Dottie.
I mean,
we zoomed in on him a while ago. Williams Bryce loves the kid.
That's fine.
Future Gamecock.
Let's love him next year.
Yeah.
Again, Malik Mattress down.
He will not put barely any pressure on that knee. Senior defensive end who's got a lot of play this year and made a big impact. And now the Canes are up in the state championship game, trying to finish it off.
5:40 to go, 35-23. 2 receivers set to each side. Berger going to drop back, looking to throw. Throws across the middle, underthrown. His pressure was coming off the edge, and I hate to say it, but it's Eli Wilson. I don't hate to say it, but
defensive end the last few weeks, and he's a force to be reckoned with. Not only at wide receiver and tight end, but at defensive end.
Well, they're going with a Rhino package, so we'll run some guys on. We got to get some guys off quick. That's the thing about it.
They put too many people out there.
And we don't have guys in position, and they're holding on the edge and no call, and Knox will get inside the 50 to 48, and their left tackle was literally about to hold our guy and sling him to the stinking ground.
Same thing happened before half. Tate.
Yeah.
Let them hear it. They're going to stay with the Rhino package.
So after a pickup of 9, it'll bring up 3rd down and 1. They'll stick with that Rhino. It'll be a direct snap to Knox. Straight back, and he'll have the first down and come out of that pile and get inside the 40, break a tackle, get inside the 35, down to the 33, make it the 32.
This Rhino package is getting them a lot of yards.
So first down for the Seahawks.
Shaheem Scotland makes a tackle.
They'll stick with their Rhino package with 5 minutes to go. Direct snap, block him, hit him, and we hit him at the line, and he might have got 1.
Shaheem Scotland and Reed Morrissey, all those guys get in there on the tackle. Des Fraser's doing a little dance. They're going to bring the spread back out.
Now the spread comes, and so we'll run 2 guys on and bring 2 guys off. And they'll go with a wide set here with 3 receivers to the right and 2 to the left, and snap down wide open across the middle and bat it down.
That's Des Frazier.
Thank goodness, because we had a wide open receiver, but thank goodness for the batted down ball.
Des jumped to the moon and batted that one down.
So 3rd down and 8 now for the Seahawks. Hurricane fans over on our side getting on their feet. Two receivers to each side for the Seahawks. Berger shotgun formation. Snap back. Eli Wilson's getting held, and down he goes back at the 37.
I think Logan Schuler tripped him.
Schuler, the freshman, makes a big-time play back at the 36.5.
I think Schuler was able to push the tackle into Berger as he got there. And, yes, the tackle trips up Berger as Schuler pushes him into the quarterback.
So it'll be 4th down. They're out of field goal position. They'll have to leave on their offense as the clock rolls here with 3:50 to go.
Big play here in the second half of the 4A state championship. Defensive line trying to get the crowd fired up.
And it looks like Mickey Wilson's going to take a timeout, and that's what he's going to do. And he's going to talk it over and see what they can do here. It's a big-time play if the Hurricanes can get the ball back and try to get an expansion on that lead. Well, Blake, somehow, some way, I don't know, is it cold outside? I don't
Yes,
know.
I've heard it's very cold down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, it's warm up here. And they're like, Blake, be quiet. Actually.
It's cold. I'm sorry. Well, I thought it might be because Coach Tate's got on a coat and my brother's got on gloves. And so I figured it must be chilly. But, hey, it's warm up here. And, of course, Big Keith Osborne down there and sporting his shorts and his golf shirt like he's going to play golf tomorrow. And they just having them a big old time down there while we're up here working hard. That's fine because y'all going to come up here and tear everything down in just a little bit. We're going to switch spots. You can text me all you want, Mr. Osborne. I'm not going to respond.
3:35 here to go in the third. Timeout still underway.
I'm just it looks like they had on one group of personnel. Now they brought on another, and so they're going to keep on the offense on the field. So it is going to be a 4th down and 14 yards for Myrtle Beach. Snap back. It's looking to throw, going up top and trying to go, and we got guys all around, and we bat it down. That's a nice job. As Harrison Morgan could have picked it but knew better, and the Hurricanes will get it turnover on downs. Guess who was bringing pressure again?
Eli Wilson.
Unbelievable.
And here comes the offense to try to make this game a little bit harder to come back in for the Seahawks. Hopefully they can run some clock off also to bring it to the 4th.
So the Hurricane offense will come back out on the field, leading by 12. Looking to expand that lead here against Myrtle Beach. Joe Owen, shotgun formation, got pods. Now we got a flag from the far end official, and looks like they got too many men on the field. And they do have too many, as number 31 is going to trot off, and he's the guilty one. That's Cam Ward, freshman rookie mistake. So 1st and 5 now. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Joe drops back, sends in the pocket, throws, and some miscommunication there. Joe throws behind Hayden. Hayden was heading up the field, but no avail. Again, Hurricanes playing in their first state championship game. Go all the way back to the very first coach, Fred Shackelford, 62 years ago. Logan Simmons, he's at the 40, the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40. Stiff arms and going to be all the way down to the 33-yard line. Give him the 31. And Logo, Shogo. I'm telling you, he is showing out tonight.
Have yourself a game, Logan Simmons.
The Hurricanes ready to go again. Pod set to the left. Logan Simmons is your back. Hayden Williman's the lone receiver. Looking to throw across the middle. Has his guy, Tyler Cherry. He's inside the 20 and going to be brought down at the 19-yard line. First down, Hurricanes again. Ready to go again. Hurricanes trying to pace them here. Our guys can't get lined up fast enough. Shotgun formation. Giving to Logan. Makes a guy miss, and he's going to get down to the 16. Now I'll make it the 17 as he kind of took a last little bit of effort there, but they're going to say he was down at the 17. And so a good pickup of about 3 on first down there from Logan. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Again, kept by Joe this time. Inside the 15, trips over somebody at the 14. And let's see where they mark him down at the, looks like about the 12 and a half. And that's going to bring up a third down play for Joe Owens in this offense. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. First down and a little more, and they're going to flag, so it's going to come back.
He fights into the end zone.
He's going to fight to the end zone, get down to the 1, but hold your horses. We got a flag at the 11, and I think we're going to have a hold out there based upon the reception that I'm getting from, I think it was Eli over there. So it'll be now to bring up a third down, and let's see where they finally mark it. It could be about a third down and 12 based upon where the spot of the foul is. Again, 35-23, Hurricanes lead with 1:59 to go here in this third quarter of play. Hurricanes trying to close it out. They've led from the beginning, but they've got to find a way here on third down and 12 to get inside the 10, almost to the 9, to extend this drive. From right here, it'd be about a 40-yard field goal. I think Wilson could make it, but I'm not sure that we would try it, but who knows where we are tonight. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Eli Wilson was in tight end, going up top, and Hayden Williman's trying to come back to the ball. We're going to get pass interference, and it'll be a first down for the Hurricanes as Hayden, trying to come back to the ball, was being bodyguard basically, or face guard, however you want to say it, and it'll be a first down for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, and Hayden Williman is a crafty guy of getting back to the football. And
he played that too.
He fell on the ground and had a defender all over him and got the call. And it's going to be a first down for the Canes.
It should be.
Yeah, at least it should be, unless it's holding and it's 10 yards.
I didn't see the call, and I think there's still third down and 2.
Going to be a 10-yard penalty.
So now it's 3rd and 2 from the 11. We got to get about to the 9.5.
Watch a slant from Eli Wilson as there's really a one-on-one to the end zone.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers each side. And going to be kept by Joe. Now he slings it out and can't get it to him.
I think they're going to go to Wilson Guerin here.
They sling Joe down to the ground, but no call. And let's see what Coach Tate does here.
As it would make it a 15-point game.
The ball spotted at the 11. It would be about a 29-yard field goal, but he's going to keep his offense on 4th down and 2. Feels good about something here. Showing pressure is Myrtle Beach. Drops back. He's getting sought after and nothing there, and a turnover on downs. And Joe's still down. Let's see.
He was just laying there.
Okay. So the Hurricanes get it down inside the 9 or the 11 and unable to do anything with it. And so now Myrtle Beach will have it coming out of our end zone. unable to get any points on that possession, stays 35-23.
And the defense has played great in this latter half of the third quarter. They got to keep it up now with Myrtle Beach inside their own 10.
What could have been a drive that would have really put a separation of 19 points, and now this defense is going to have to add an answer. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers right. Looking to throw, going up top, nobody there, and it is caught out at the 35-yard line, and it will be a big pickup. I can't see the number. Can you? 88?
Yep. Darius Howe. That's a big name in the last few weeks for Myrtle Beach.
Run right side this time, gets up to the 40, and it'll be given the 41. And, man, what a change of events. The Hurricanes had it inside the red zone, unable to get over it.
Myrtle Beach is going to try to go fast now. And they are.
And has his guy there caught, and what'll be about a 2-yard pickup. It'll be a 3rd down and 1.
As Darius Howe, I mean, that's the first catch of the game for him tonight, but in these postseason games, he's been a key contributor for the Seahawks in every single game.
So here comes the Rhino package on 3rd down and 1.
25 seconds to go.
Snap back, looking for some running room, cuts it back, has the first down up to the 49-yard line, and Myrtle Beach will have it 1st and 10, and that may be their last play of the third quarter.
You're going to move the chains, and there goes the clock. 10 seconds. I don't think they're going to run another one.
And that will be the last play. Well, now they're going to get down and try to snap it. They do snap it. And getting right side, and Hurricanes close on him, and he got 1, and that's it. Now that's the last play of the third quarter. Hurricane fans, it's been 62 years since we played in this game. Our program started with Fred Shackelford, and then we had a year or two of Powers, Joe Mancini, Jack Tate, Tommy Bobo, Mickey Moss, and now Jeff Tate. Will Jeff Tate be the one that puts the ring on these guys' fingers? We got 12 minutes to say it. We'll find out when we come back. Hurricanes lead 35-23.
If you enjoy decorating your lawn with natural earth elements, then Earth Products is your one-stop shop for stone, gravel, mulch, pine needles, compost, soil, fans, and boulders. They ensure you receive only the finest materials. Give Earth Products a visit today at 1509 Gentry Memorial Highway in Easley. Again, that's Earth Products in Easley. It's only natural to choose Earth Products. Let me tell you about another one of our fine cane sponsors, Cindy Fox Miller & Associates. If you are looking to purchase or sell a home, or if you have property anywhere in the upstate to buy or sell, give Cindy Fox Miller and her team a call today and let them go to work for you. Whether it's buying or selling, they will work hard to bring your deal to the table. Call Cindy Fox Miller today at 269-7000. Again, that's 269-7000, and let Cindy Fox Miller and her team go to work for you. Let me introduce you to Allstate agent Jamie McVeigh. What sets Jamie apart from all the other insurance agents? He offers customers a wide variety of options pertaining to all insurance solutions to meet everyone's need, lifestyle, and budget. Jamie is committed to helping the fine folks of Piedmont achieve their immediate and long-term goals in securing their financial future. If you need options for protecting your personal property or financial resources, let Jamie give you a complimentary review and start protecting everything you worked so hard to acquire. Call Jamie McVeigh with Allstate Insurance today and put your future in good hands. Jamie McVeigh with Allstate, 845-8415. Looking for ways to reduce stress? Let Hobby Connection help you find it. With almost 9,000 square feet, they have hobbies for everyone to enjoy. Radio-controlled cars, planes, drones, helicopters, trains, rockets, Pinewood Derby, racetracks, the list goes on and on. It's a hobby enthusiast paradise located at 4148 Calhoun Memorial Highway in Easley. Go down and check them out, but plan on staying a while. Hobby Connection, your only Hobby Connection. Tedeschi.
All right, welcome back, and as we get ready here, and I want to make an apology. We evidently had messed the name up earlier. They're brothers, Luke and Logan Schuler, right?
Yeah.
And
Luke, the one that is freshman, making all these.
Yeah, Logan is. They're brothers, but Luke's a junior, And Logan is a junior. Luke is the freshman, and Luke is the one making the plays. But we apologize for that mistake. Going left side this time and trying to get the edge, and we stretch him out. He cuts it back, gets inside the 45, down to 44 again. And Hurricanes defense, boy, this Rhino set is again, you can see why they've done it. They've had some success with doing it, that's for sure.
Des Frazier and Luke Schuler make the play.
Now they'll go spread, and we'll have to send guys on here and bring them back out. It's 3rd down and basically 4. Shotgun formation, and we jump. And let's see, they're both pointing at both sides. Looks like Luke Schuler will come on now. It'll be offsides against the Hurricanes. Again, big night for the Hurricanes if we can find some way to do it. Right now, Tyler Cherry over 100 yards, rushing is 114 yards. Logo Simmons at 90 yards on the ground. So 1st down now for Myrtle Beach as they'll send 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. They're spreading us out wide, trying to get pressure. He stands up in the pocket. Now we're going to bring him outside, and he's going to try to throw it. And now he's going to tuck and run inside the 35 down to the 34. And it'll be about a pickup. It will be a pickup of 5 as we had pressure, and Berger's slow to get up. So to bring up 2nd down and 5 now. And Schuler will check back in.
Malik Woodruff and Brody Palazzo will check back in also.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Defense has been huge all night. Here we go, 30, 25, and hit at the 25, spins off of it and going to get down to the 22, and that's another Myrtle Beach 1st down. And this defense has been on the field a lot tonight.
Tackle from Carson Galloway.
Hopefully not seeing an effect of that.
10-12 and rolling here in the 4th.
Going into the 4th quarter, they were on the field for about 55 plays. Left side, right side, and we got a hold finally called, and as they piled us up, a little extracurricular activities going on too. So that'll be a holding against Myrtle Beach. With 9:59 to go here, all that stands between Wren and their first state championship in football is 9 minutes and 59 seconds and some defensive stops. About time for a Morgan brother to make a big-time play. Carson Galloway, Des Frazier, one of them to step up. Shotgun formation. Looking to throw, got the screen set up, and he's going to lose yards back at the 35 as he falls down, and he'll lose 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down and about 22.
Defense has got to come up big here and hold them to no points. If anything, 3.
So 2nd down and 22. Hurricane defense been great all year. Need it now. Shotgun snap, ready to go. Wilson trying to get pressure. They're going to flush him out of the pocket. He's going to have to run it out, and he's going to run out of bounds at the 32. And that's not going to be enough to get close, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 17. Now let's make it 18. Actually, where they mark him, it's going to be 3rd down and still about 20. They keep pulling him back.
Big play here for this Cane defense.
3rd and 20. with 9:06 and the clock stopped. Two receivers to each side. Shotgun formation. Drops back. Wilson's taking on 2 blocks, going up deep. He's got nobody there but Hurricanes, and he throws it out of bounds, and it's going to be incomplete. Now it's going to bring up 4th down for the Myrtle Beach Seahawks.
Big stop, big drive from his K&D.
They'll keep the offense on the field. 4th and 20. They got to get down to the 12. And Mickey Wilson's going to take a timeout. He's going to let the clock run down, and which the clock's not running. I'm not real sure why he's going to wait to take a timeout, but he's going to take a timeout now, and 8:58 to go, and it's 4th down and 20, and Hurricane fans just take a deep breath. And I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if you listen to our pregame show, Coach Tate has urged fans that if you're watching, to show up at the stadium tonight when the Hurricanes return. So if they win this thing, we could have a parade when we get back. But we were led out by fire trucks and police cars, and I'm interested to see if the Hurricanes can pull it in, what we're going to be led back in with.
It's going to be a bigger part than earlier.
So, again, 8:58 to go here. Hurricanes can find a way to get this stop and get points on the board and get that lead back to that. You know, we're a 12-point lead, but still it just seems so little at the time. And I'm looking down, and I hope Joe's okay, but I see Blaine down there warming up. I don't see Joe anywhere, so hopefully he's okay. But 4th down, back to the action. 2 receivers each side. Still have a TV timeout. The guy on the red still on the field. So, and if you think the Hurricanes will not be back next year, don't be mistaken, folks. We do have a lot of seniors, but a lot of great players still on this football team. Shotgun snap. Hurricanes trying to bring pressure, going across the middle, and
great play from Shy.
Broken up, and the Hurricanes have stopped them again.
And it is Shaheem Scotland on the coverage there, and now the Cane offense will go to work, and it looks like Blaine Simons is making his way to the huddle.
I don't see.
There's Joe to the left of him. He's outside the huddle without the helmet on. Yeah, the offense is going to go out there, and there goes Joe.
Okay. I was like,
didn't have his helmet on when he went to the huddle.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. I mean, Blaine's going to be a great one, but let's just wait till next year. Snap back, giving to Logan, left side, going to make a move and going to go down at the 36. Pickup of 4, so 2nd down and 6 for the Hurricanes.
It looks like this Canes offense is going to try to run as much clock off as possible.
So Hurricanes again, 8:30 to go. Given to Logan again, gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Let's just not go full Will Muschamp mode here in the 4th.
He just
still got 8 minutes on the clock. We can't keep running it.
You just dropped Muschamp. just dropped Muschamp's name there.
Hey, I'm sorry. That's what.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
8 minutes now.
8 minutes. Hurricanes lead 35-23. Shotgun formation for Joe. 3 receivers up top. Joe looks to throw. Drops back, getting pressured, and he's going to be hit all the way back. All the way back to the 21-yard line, and sacked by the Myrtle Beach Seahawks, and we'll have to punt the football away. It's me, but somebody's calling me, and I have no idea who it is.
I was about to say. 7:20 and rolling. The Canes up 35-23. Here in the 4A state championship game, about to punt.
So here we go. Snap back.
Good punt.
Gets it away. High spiral. Fair caught at the 32.
Great switch of fields has Wilson Guerin been doing here tonight, as he's had some big punts to make Myrtle Beach start deep in their own territory.
7:02 to go. And this Hurricane defense back on the field again.
Cane defense put right back on the field.
Shotgun formation. Drops back, looking to throw. Got his guy at the 40, and that's going to be a first down as he gets up to the 43. That's number 88 again.
Darius Howell
On the reception, and that's a first down for the Seahawks. Again, the Hurricanes leading by 12 here with 7 to go. And
great play from Nicky.
Nicky Anderson Nicky Anderson. Nicky.
Former baseball player.
Blast a former baseball player. Sorry, folks. Nicky Morgan with a great break on the football. And second down and 10. .640 to go.
Second down and 10.
Shotgun formation. Rolling out to his right. Looking to throw. Trying to go deep. Turn your head and overthrows.
That could have been offensive pass interference.
Yeah, Nicky Morgan on the coverage there. And it'll bring up third down and 10. Myrtle Beach announcers don't like the play call.
6:32 to go here in the fourth. 6 minutes and 32 seconds, listeners, until the Canes are 4A state champions if they can hold on here.
So 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Third and 10. Shotgun. We're getting held. And they call the holding. Let him run. Let him run. All the way down to the 35, but it's coming back because we finally got a holding call. Holy moly. And the Hurricane fans are literally on their feet over here. It's like they can start to sense it with 6:23 to go. And it is holding against Myrtle Beach, and it's going to be a big one because it was behind the line of scrimmage, so it's going to back them all the way back to the 27-yard line. And now it's going to be a third down. And let's see if I can do my math. A long ways. The scoreboard can't even do the math.
20-something. It's going to say 26 on the board.
Yeah, it's third and 26. That's what we'll go with. Empty set. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Pressure coming on the backside. And it's caught at the 35, making a move and spinning and going to go down at the the 39. And that'll be a fourth down. And let's see what Mickey Wilson's going to do here.
I think they kind of have to go for it here.
It's fourth down and
this could be
about 14.
This could be a nail being driven into the coffin if you're the Canes defense here on 4th and 14.
Come on, defense, one time. 5:30 to go. Showing pressure. Now we back it off. 2 receivers each side. Drops back, looks to throw, has his guy, and he's fighting for the first down, and he will get it. He'll be down to the 46. He had to get to the 48. And he will get it.
And the Seahawks stay alive with 5 minutes here to go in the fourth.
What was a long 4th and 14, they get a big-time play. Drops back, looks to throw, going to get his – again, they're running those short routes, hoping those guys could get in space. And he'll get 8, and they'll bring up 2nd down and 2. And Cherry will have to come off. Bailey Bowen, I believe, is coming in. Or is that?
Malachi Race. Or Chavis. That's
Chavis, I can't. It looked like 10. Rolling to the side. Now he falls and fumbles and picks it up. Unbelievable.
Good tackle from Luke Schuler.
Luke Schuler. We got it right that time. Right. Apologize to the family again. But Luke Schuler is going to be very close to a first down, but good play there by Luke by making that play. And it's going to be short. And they're going to bring in the Rhino set here on a 3rd down and short.
But not much time rolling. The Canes up 12.
4:08. There's just nervous tension in the building. Snap back, trying to go left side behind his blockers, has his first down and keep running his feet. And Harrison Morgan and the rest of the Hurricanes wrap him up, and he'll get to the 29 and 3:54 to go. They're going to stay in that Rhino package, it looks like. Right side, and nice job over there by the Hurricanes. It gets down to the 26, and that'll be it. And they'll bring in their spread set this time. On 2nd down and 7 with 3:17 to go. Snap back. Has time. We have no pressure. He's got all the time in the world. Still looking, doing a good job covering. Throws it up in the back of the end zone, and it's intercepted by Harrison Morgan. It's intercepted by Morgan. And ladies and gentlemen, that might seal a state championship for your Wren Golden Hurricanes. And as Coach Tate has asked, if you're at home watching, please show up at the stadium tonight and welcome these champions back. With 2:59 to go, if we can close it out, the Hurricanes will come away with their first state championship in football. Right side and stay in bounds. We couldn't stay in bounds, and going to be down to the 25, out of the 25-yard line. Nervous tension in the building. 2:53 to go. Hurricanes up by 12. Joe Owens trying to lead this Hurricane offense for a few first downs to try to just make it all done and be over with. Cherry, right side, and he's going to go down. Cherry on the carry. That's going to be a first down for the Hurricanes.
Come on, brother. We need to watch the clock.
2:40 to go. Clock is rolling. Hurricanes taking their time. They can feel it, folks, and we can feel it too. The Hurricanes will hold on to football here. They will have their first state championship in football. You missed a pick.
Well, I'm not going to miss any more.
Running right side and going to go down to the 34 with 2:10 to go. There's a lot of Hurricane fans that have been waiting a long time to celebrate what we're going to celebrate tonight. And that's going to be a state championship over Myrtle Beach. And we're going to celebrate. Folks, we're not going to have a post-game show. As soon as it's over, I'm headed down to hug my brother and hug these coaches, and I'm going to celebrate. 3 receivers to the left, it doesn't matter. We're going to run the football here. and then Joe's going to throw it out to Noah Black, and Noah's going to dive
in
up,
bounds.
stay in bounds, and, folks, that's going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Blake, I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm going down, and you come on down.
Yeah.
But put a ring on it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricanes are going to be state champions in 2019.
1:30 and rolling. I'm going to close it out, and we're going to go party in Piedmont, South Carolina for the 4A state champion Wren Hurricanes, as a lot of people, when the playoffs started, didn't think they could make it here. 1:10 on the clock says otherwise, with the Canes up 35-23. As I think Joe Owens is going to go into victory formation with 1 minute on the clock. There's 40 seconds on the play clock, so I'm going to have to run one more play, but Piedmont can feel it. And Coach Tate's getting hugs already. He's got the Gatorade from Carson Galloway and Nicholas Earl. He almost got out of the way. One more play to kneel it. And I'm going to wrap it up, and we're going to go party on the field. And, of course, if you're listening earlier, come to Jack King Stadium. There's going to be an even bigger party. 32 seconds on the clock. One more kneel. There's the snap. There's the knee. And a magical moment for Wren High School and everyone associated. The Wren Hurricanes are 4A state champions for the first time ever. 13 seconds rolling, but that doesn't matter as there's a party at the 40-yard line. And the crowd is in shock. The student section is the only one really partying in the stands. Everyone trying to figure out what happened, because no one would have thought in the first half against Camden County down 28 this team would have become state champions. And that's what they are right now as there's zeros on the clock. The Canes win 35-23. Your Wren Hurricanes are state champions of 4A. It's been a fun ride this year. Thanks for letting me be a part of it. After graduating last year, would have never thought I would have got to be a part of the first run to a state championship.
I've been going here since 1957.
And, I mean, it's been crazy. Keith Evans, Keith Osborne, thank you to David Thompson, Michael McCroskey to let me become a part of this family of the Wren broadcast team. And thank you for letting us in your living rooms and in your restaurants and listen to us every single week. I really appreciate it. And hopefully be back next year as we're going to have everything newer and nicer. And we're going to be former state champions trying to chase another ring. Again, thank you. God bless. And meet you at Jack King Stadium here tonight when we get back to throw an even bigger party. Everyone have a great night and a great rest of the week. Your Wren Hurricanes are 4A state championships. Good night, everyone.